Let's go England.
Title's wrong. Right. Oh, it's FUT Navi. Oh shit. Okay, that was a genuine mistake. Sorry. That they are playing mates later this week. I just thought it was the first game. Does it matter who their opponent is? I don't think so. I don't think so. Okay, hold on.
As well, mostly the gate crash. You have 5 extra seconds to use before that TP.
Oh,
but Mini, the most important one is the outlaw one, because it's going to be a little bit more difficult to get those shiny kills.
Yeah, I think that's the biggest one for me. It looks like that when you shoot your first bullet, you can't just immediately shoot your second one. From what I've read, I've not played on it yet. Like, I've not even got to play on it yet.
Oh, point. Thanks for the 26 months.
So immediately, probably not the biggest change for today or the first couple of weeks, but you know, we might see some Euro and ISO later on potentially.
I did think that was the USP of the gun, and now they've changed that. It'll be interesting to see how many people are picking up. Yeah, it's too powerful. We like powerful things though. We've also changed the map pool. We have lost Pearl.
Oh, boo.
I knew she was going to do that. We've also lost Fracture as well. And to be honest, I don't think EMEA looked that great on Fracture in London, so I think that's a relief for all of us here. We welcome back Sunset and also Summit, but to be honest, Mini, are we actually going to see anyone attempt Summit in the next few weeks?
Well, I think the narrative I always have is that like the teams that are the supposedly weaker teams should be leaving.
Promise, thanks for the 15 months.
So whenever there's a new map, no one knows how to play it. So that's where you're going to get more advantage if you are one of the weaker teams per se.
If you have one ace of your own just leave, it has to be that one. You know, if you find a composition that works very well and you have the kind of players that play the agents that other teams do not have, and you can take that advantage.
The FL broken? Yeah, probably will be broken for the start.
Global and international events, so they haven't had the time to prep for it.
Yeah, that's also true. Like, if you're one of those teams trying to go to champs, trying to get...
Yeah, I mean, just, yeah, you got to lock it in earlier is the thing. Jack L, thank you for becoming a member for 17 months. We're so back. Tyloo to champs. Did they win? I saw map 1.
It's not been looking that great so far, but you know what? It's a long split, guys. Here are
these the points?
Standings. You can see Group Alpha and Omega. One matchup from each group will be playing each day. We've got 5 days of action, and championship points are up for grabs. You can see FUT there going to be feeling a little bit comfortable.
Did they win on Breeze? They won on Breeze, man. Oh no, they lost. They lost on Breeze. They won Sunset. They won Lotus 13-3. Holy fuck.
Quite wide open. There's no guarantees there.
30,830.
I mean, will this work? Probably not. You'll probably have to wait. But you'll have to wait until the game starts. Nitrous oxide, thanks for the nitrous dioxide. Thanks for the 10 months. I mean, I'm gonna leave after 3 maps, whether that's a 2-0 and then 1 map, or
as I predicted during stage 1. Also betted on England since I found 50 pence on the ground.
Thank you, Rose and Twigs, for the 20 months. And Nova Scotia with 42 months. Thank you all.
This is too many months at this point.
And Topico, thanks for the 16 months as well. Thank you all.
Navi Masterclass incoming.
Yeah, so I'll be watching 3 maps, because then I'm going to go watch the England game. So, whether that comes as a 2-0, and then I'll watch the first map of the second one, assuming there's no gigantic tech balls, we are in EMEA, so who knows? Who knows? We might have a gigantic tech pause. But whether it's a 2-0 or, you know, this first one is a 2-1. Skipping first day back on his job. Well, the first game is FUT. Now, FUT got helped out by the Valorant gods because Pearl rotating out, that's a win for FUT. Fracture rotating out is a win for FUT. They still got Ascent and Haven, their best 2 maps. So that's a win for FUT. I don't know about Sunset.
Double Edge Guy from Bangkok, 3272.
Again, you'll probably have to wait till like we're after the first map or something, because the website tends to not be great early on. And Fabio, thanks for the 25 months.
England greater than FUT. Wow. Hi BT.
Now I need this team to be dog shit. If they wouldn't mind for today, that would be ideal.
I'm giving you the chance to review my team that will finish.
Thing is, it's quite. I found VFL a bit more complicated this time.
I'm selling LP Mako and Rossi next week.
Obviously, with the double games of some teams. See, Thaddeus, thanks for the 3 months.
Put TMV and guys, let him play a match. It's just
And
Navi. Come
finally,
on, guys,
exit.
give him a
Solve the
spot.
visa issues. This is it as the
And the Monarch,
Yeah,
thanks for the
so
21
now,
months.
they've got everything they want in this team.
Made
They've
my
got
VFL at
their duelists that they've been
11:59
waiting
last
for.
night.
I think that Cloric has been a great addition so far around Ruxic and Hero.
But yeah,
And
the
they've got
schedule
Zulu,
is.
who was struggling at times for Sivov, who impressed slightly early on with Fnatic as a substitute, and I think it's going to be a big step up for him too. So for me,
I mean,
think it's a
that
very
comment about artists is.
potential man kind of roster right now.
Potential. I think that's what we saw.
Can't take a hint, thanks for the 41 months.
During kickoff, they started off
Navi
so
and
strong.
England
We
must
thought that
win,
Navi was
otherwise
a
Evil will be
super
victorious
serious
today.
contender. And I agree with you. Like, the excuses are over. Exit is here. With the Philo situation, I think that whomever is on the duel list, we've always said for Navi is just a curse. It's very difficult to perform in a team like that. But with also having Salah back into the region, also joining as an assistant coach, I think that there is a lot of knowledge in that coaching booth. So I have great expectations because the fire.
You were in the stadium when France lost. I mean, France were fucking awful yesterday. Thank you, man. Pasta, thanks for the 5 months.
Is England going to teach a lesson to those bloody Argentines like it's 1982?
I'm not sure if you've ever seen England play football, but that generally isn't how it works. I mean, I cannot imagine being a Spain fan. Like, you watch your team play, and you're just in complete control of the entire game. Krazielel, thanks for the 4 months.
My daily dose of glue is returned.
Like, when I was watching Spain at the end of that game, and they're just keeping the ball. Piggy Boss, thanks for the 6 months as well. I'm watching that game, and Spain are just keeping the ball, and I'm like, if this was England, we would not leave our box. We would have brought on Dan Burn, we would be defending the box, and that's all we would do. We would never just keep the ball. We would never just, calmly pass the ball around. As the dying embers of the game.
Got 2 minutes to make a VFL
why not,
no
though?
struggle.
They've got the players to do it, but we never would. Piggy Boss, thanks for the 6 months. Chudman's Valorant, thanks for the 3. Rero, thanks for the 15 months. And Fabio MX, thanks for the 9 months as well. Spain have had France's number, that's true. And Wes, thanks for the 50 months, holy. Oh, anti-VFL.
Rooting for you guys.
I might have forgotten. Champs. Champs. We'll do it for champs.
TMV, when will you fight me in anti-VFL?
It has been a question of time for FUT because they've only had a few weeks after London to get ready for this.
Or
stage.
maybe I can get
We're
Fabio
gonna
to
see
cook
now
me a
how
team
they
tomorrow.
see if they've been
I'll
able
use
to
players who
put
haven't
you
played.
into their playbook. I suspect not, though.
Oh, we're literally seeing it right now.
Okay, Navi picked Split. Navi banned Haven, so that's not great. We banned Breeze, that's fine. Sunset map 3, I think this is good by FUT not to play Summit straight away. Them banning Lotus I think is pretty good for us. I think this isn't too bad for us, to be honest. Whitey Boy, thanks for the 8 months as well.
8 months of hate watch, 8 months of you atrocity.
And I'm itching to get this underway, so let's kick off our first match of stage 2.
Okay, so I don't think the Mabito's too bad there early on. I think that's okay. That's decent. Now Ronan, thanks for 38 months as well. 8 months of hate watch, 8 months of EU atrocity. When does the real Turkish team play Baitia? Fuck off. Look, it's in Spanish anyway, so some of you will understand it. Maybe 10% of you will understand it. But the rest of you, we're just gonna read because I'm not getting demonetized straight away. You gotta understand. Does look cool though. Irrelevantes. Baitia, thanks for the gift sub as well. No, it's any singing. No. Cable, thanks for the 10 months. Does look cool though,
It's
doesn't it?
feet time.
I mean, look at that trophy though, man. Look at the trophy. Oh, look at the trophy. Is that the same stage 2 trophy? Why do you still got that? I'm bored, Toolbox. Thanks for the 10 gifted. I mean, this is cool though. They spent all their money on this. Holy Chronicle. Why have we got Mix in there? Bruh. Althea. Okay. I'm aware of who that is. Who the hell was that? That's Benji. Who was the other one? Martine on Euro? I don't even know. Boaster? Gotta be a Nats in here for Viper, surely. Gossomania, thanks for the 25 months.
England better beat Argentina.
Who the hell? That's Enzo.
Fam, I need that to happen. Crying face emoji. Looking forward to the Saturday France v England match. It's gonna be good.
Was that not Enzo?
This is Valorant Heritage.
Do you
Watch
think
Andy's, thanks for the
Fnatic
13
will make
months.
Champs?
Who is that? Who is that? That's not Nats. That ain't Nats. Warlord Wibbs, thanks for 29 months as well. Will Fnatic make champs? Yeah, I do think they will, personally.
Foot emoji.
I do think they will.
Foot emoji. Foot emoji. Foot emoji.
This is Valorant.
Apartmania, thanks for the 18 months as well.
Mr. DMV, it's good to have you back. I can finally renew my driver's license and make it to work on time. Feed my family. Feed myself. Sandwiches.
Okay, sure thing.
This is
Sure thing.
Valorant.
Apexia, thanks for the 20 months also. Right, Split Ascent Sunset. Sunset's back.
Favorite World Cup for watched. Sadly, so much nonsense online this year.
This World Cup has been pretty good, I think, overall, in terms of the games. There's been some very good games, like the Croatia-Portugal game was... The weird thing is, the round of 16 games were the best games, weren't they? It was
How many
like constant
check
bangers.
pauses are we
England...
getting since it's a new arena? I hope we get 3 maps.
I think they should. We might get 1 or 2. Argentina, Egypt was a banger. England, Mexico was a banger. Cape Verde, Argentina was a banger. There's quite a few good games. Belgium, USA, When do Fnatic play? I don't think for a couple days, but I could be wrong. Oh no, I am wrong. They play tomorrow. They play tomorrow, and I actually probably won't be watching that game because I think I got a house
Cape
viewing.
Verde is getting giga glazed for stonewalling against Spain and Argentina RN.
I mean, drawing with Spain is quite an achievement, to be fair.
Belgium vs was a banger.
Didn't know you were American, board toolbox now.
Given as an IGL, also coming from a different...
Right, pretty normal stuff. And Baitia, thanks for the gifted sub to Beaming LOL. They're playing Waylay Sage. Okay, a little bit weird. I would say FUT are playing perhaps, you know, the most meta comp right now overall, which, you know, I'm a fan of.
I like oil.
Kailua winning champs. Well, EDG are already basically in champs, right? Because of the champ point situation. Both wait, XLG lost as well. Again, I saw them lose on Summit. I watched the Summit game. Did they lose as well? Holy. I watched this one. I mean, this one shouldn't have even been that close. This round here, round 20, was a fucking Giga Eco that fucking Tech threw. Tech just absolutely threw this round, and then that led to 3 in a row. And Zeli were on like a massive eco, and that was to take them to 12.
Stage 2.
So,
It is a new
yeah.
chapter for both teams, FUT hoping to continue that fairy tale.
Come on, let's go!
And for Navi, just
Sociables at the wheel! Tell me how good does it feel? We've got Crystallis up and Zeus. We're not worried cause all 3 can shoot. Yesterday is handsome and tall. He'll kill them all. Let's go!
I hope he can kind of have similar.
Toolbox, thanks for the 20 months yourself.
Same, of course, can.
Oh, don't give me a tech pause now. Come on. Oh, we're in. Let's go! Come on! How's the audio of the game? Actually a bit. Oh, I turned it way down for fucking.
Downburn 90 plus 6 minutes.
Here we start off on split, and it is Navi's pick, a map which.
Jockey Mans, thanks for the 11 months as well.
In a little while,
Joking for 11 months.
Stage,
What a magical almost year.
grouped up as 5 on this pistol outside of 8. Taking your time to scale, obviously.
But big
you can
defense.
see happy to probably
Big titty,
give up
small
that space
kitty,
given the
thanks for the gift
opportunity,
as well.
but a lot of damage, and this is just everybody descending on A.
This is
Nice stuff.
Stop in the
Valorant.
meantime.
Just
catches
live,
one in
you have to.
transition, and
Get one.
Yesterday still alive
Nice,
here
get one.
around the elbow, finally
Fucking
rounded
yes.
out,
Get
but
in,
it's
son.
at the cost of a kill. With that in mind, player advantage FUT. Yeah, that's a huge kill to get. Keep the advantage in FUT's favor.
I swear my
All 4
garage is
coming out of
bigger than
CT.
this.
Looking
Yeah,
to
dog
rally
first.
behind the dog.
That's good.
Of Crostali here.
2 on
Smoke
site.
lobbed
Okay, you
into
know
the
where all
mix,
3 are.
and, paint shells as well. At the
Got
feet,
one.
Roxic does well to dig one out. So does Exit. Follows it up. In fact, gonna need to be 3.
Nice,
from
Sociable.
the
Let's
rookie
fucking go.
if this
Come
is to work out
on.
for them.
Come
But a new face in the lineup
on!
makes
Lucky
no
7
difference this time.
Tomai,
It's
thanks for
fist
the
around
7
for
months.
FUT.
Fossil
Yeah,
TV,
that's
thanks for the
the,
15. And
new
Juniper,
rookie
thanks for the
against
30 months as
what
well.
should
Let's
be
fucking
an
go!
age
Come
old
on!
face in VCT now, Sociable starting to finish out his 2nd year. And overall, right, it feels as if FUT haven't necessarily missed the beat in terms of the individuals showing up, especially Sociable here, right? And you can see exactly what FUT want to do in terms of deathballing together.
Let's go.
Sticking to those win conditions, solid retake.
Let's
making
go.
the most of the numbers. Of course, we've got to be thinking
Nothing
of FUT
stupid.
now having
Hold on,
completely
I'll use this
different
round
expectations to what they
get the
did
camera to the
coming
right
out
spot.
of kickoff, of course, with how they place
This is
Oh, yeah.
Valorant.
at the top of the
The
championship.
Ranker, thanks for the
point race
14
now.
months as well.
Joint leaders with Vitality on 10. A win today would take them clear, of course, and Crostali has already gotten to work on this anti-eco.
Nice,
Yetajay
Yetu.
as well. Standard procedure for them right now. It should be. That's exactly what
This
we're
is
expecting.
Trade.
Valorant.
Exes on
Rippy,
fire.
thanks for the 20
Actually,
months as well.
Bombed up pretty nicely. A couple of
Hi
kills here and there.
TMV,
We'll need to
do you
keep an
think
eye
it's
on him
coming
in the
home
future
tonight?
rounds.
I
No stranger
mean,
to
not
Valorant,
tonight,
right? And I
no.
think that helps. He was here with Twisted Minds and Ascension last year. That's where we draw the comparison with Sop and his time on Ulf, of course. And that's the thing, he's been part of that setup for a while now, working away in the background with Navi.
Nice, Sociable.
Hopefully
Let's
bring
fucking go,
improvements to the
son.
table.
Let's go.
In terms of keeping on course, FUT picking up that 2nd round, no problem. Yeah, I mean, that's exactly the case. We now ask the question of Navi, what are they going to show us? And I think as well, we speak a lot of Exit. I think another person who we're also going to be highlighting when we get a chance to is Zebov, a player who, in years gone by, has always had a great debut. Yeah, and I'm glad
And
we picked that
Food
up. No
Slayer
stranger to putting up
557,
big
biggest
numbers
fan.
in his first appearance.
Thanks for the 7 months.
177 average damage across his last 2. But
Okay, what are we doing? Full mid aggro
into the
here?
gun round, everything can change. FUT here, just watching over mid. It's
Nice
so
swing
soft
out,
initially, thought the
Crostali.
kill was
Let's
coming.
fucking
No,
go.
Crostali instead with a spam through smoke.
You don't have to do this now, guys. You don't have to do it. 5v4, 44 AD, CDC. Thanks for the 22 months.
But I mean, no follow-up, no trade, and now you can see FUT exactly want to re-clear, and the spam looking not too bad. Decent damage from the Guardian. 1 bullet left in the chamber, and now FUT thinking about a dispersal. You can see this mid-rounding through Crostali, the dog clearing out most of A.
fucking
In the
140.
meantime, Hero finds an impactful kill on the B site. Does take a lot of damage. Imagine Sivov, his role is to
Get in this
heal
corner,
up
man.
the lone lurker. Same time though, FUT are now starting to scratch their heads as to where this hit is really coming through. Just gauging that aggression, and
Holy.
shoulder spot from Yetege, a face check goes unpunished. 3 players spotted in middle. And
Wait,
with
nothing
the
there,
flash
nothing
from
B main,
Crostali
nothing B
again,
main.
ever
B
active
main
in
clear.
this round,
Come
clearing
in
out
A,
Garage.
come in A.
FUT should have an idea of this being an A hit.
Why are we fucking
Shot
double going
two.
mid?
Receive any
30
push.
seconds left.
Bro, get back
And he
on
does have
A.
a
There's
Guardian in his
nothing B
hand.
main,
They're
man.
still hesitant about this right now. It's only when Crostali pops that second flash in mid that you see the rotation come over. Yetege arriving, 20
Nice.
seconds,
Spike.
and Soft still acting
Live, bro.
upon this Guardian. 2 players have pushed out to try and
the
support
whiff.
the site hold, but FUT not able to get it done. It's Navi
10
just
seconds
about
left.
sneaking through here. Spike plant coming in and a wall up screens. Yeah, I mean, Crostali's going to have to wait for Sociable now, but he's a long way away. Precious time.
Protege, thanks for the 29 months.
From this point in,
We are
any
back.
extra damage from FUT would be devastating. But Navi, comfortable as they are, get the next kill in the conversation, and that makes all of the difference. It's left Sociable in
That was a winnable round as well.
8 clutches picked up for him.
Problem is,
in
like,
London.
if
Always
who was
such
it?
an elite
Yetu, I think,
closer, but
came
with
back
only a Bulldog
onto the
and time
site.
ticking away, it's starting to feel
Features
a
is
little
not
too
to go on the
far-fetched,
site.
even for his kind of ballpark. Bit more damage
Okay,
done.
nice
It's the
down.
1 kill he was looking for, but Navi.
But like, if he doesn't come out
damage in the
onto
end,
the
but
site,
FUT
once Sub
majorly
gets this kill,
close to actually
4v3, you
getting a
can
front
just
round
then
there.
play for like the actual
Navi
retake.
can
Problem is, you
carry
are
on
against
their
the
own
Sage, so I
shows
can
when
understand
they
why you
need to, it
wouldn't
seems.
really want to do that.
I mean, even
I mean,
then,
this was
looking at the
unfortunate
purchase
as well,
they're
man.
gonna get coming out of this round, Navi. There will be missing pieces, as I highlighted.
Yeah, I mean, even if they just get one there, I mean, you can still win it, but...
Not one they take fully. Mid-rounding excellent from Crostali. Mini talking about the impact on the desk. You could feel
Okay,
that from
sop
the
up.
eye test in London. And
I feel as if he's just
Into this Viper wall, though, that's not ideal.
You know, eager as ever. Operator out for Sop, though. Looking to challenge Garage early.
what?
Blinded up, doesn't find the shot. Can't connect onto exit, so he stays alive in the opening exchange this time. Navi in pursuit of this big hit, and Ruxic lighting up the way. 2 big kills out of the Phantom. Yetege still hanging around, but plenty of work on his shoulders. Able to carry the burden of exit at least to start. And that keeps the round in question for now.
Real
Maybe
issues
giving
in
us a
middle
chance.
though, has a look at this reclear from Zeus.
Very soon, Crostali could be
fuck off.
overloaded, and there you go. Flash in hand this time. He's caught off guard. And Yetege should be forced to save with only 200 credits to his name. Navi have done a fantastic job to battle back in these last 2 gun rounds.
I think that's the big thing with how Navi's composition works, right? You've got this wheelie that is so fast that can just burst into sight, supported by the sky. And then once they get into that post-plant position, you're looking, right, a Viper, a Sage, it's going to be so difficult. And to an extent, wheelie helps it out there with the
Hinder.
slow. Yeah, the Hinder,
Right,
thank
yeah,
you very
that's
much.
the one.
But like, you get the idea that I'm going for. It can be very difficult to break down these Navi retakes, and when you're adding in extra layers like players through mid, late, I think like this is going to be a difficult task for FUT.
The money now is pretty shite.
It's certainly seen.
Might even get a
rise in
timeout.
the amount of Sage being played.
Brother.
Coming towards the
What
back
is
end of
that
the Neon
first
after the
shot,
round
headshot on
here.
Sociable through the smoke?
I think those slows just to control areas which Exit can then dive into as well. A valuable tool. But FUT put down onto an eco, and this is going to be the first chance that we get to see of them on lesser weaponry. Of course, Yetege was able to keep the Phantom.
What is Sop gonna do here?
But he is
Only got a
elsewhere on the
classic.
map, as this is looking like another A play from Navi.
I mean, FUT not scared whatsoever. The step's been hit by Sop, so it's Sociable now to
How are you getting
start
out of
to
that?
receive anything. But I mean, as you say, Hazard, there should be little to no resistance here.
Why not just all
First
play
kill is
ramp or
binding,
something
no
though?
trade at all.
Wanna play together.
And Yetege still floating around in mid with this Phantom. He could be on for a fast flank, and FUT have
well
completely
just
given
go
up
for
the
it.
B space.
Scout destroyed.
A little bit of info back.
Nice Zeus.
Oh, nice shot from
Oh, nice
Zeus.
try.
Can't get anything further than that, and it's just stalling out. And that Navi are waiting for FUT to peek them, and
That's exactly
Please win this fight on the flank. Yeah, too nice.
Yeah, ooh, Yetege does find one on the flank though. The ult gets cancelled. They've
No
not cleared
way.
Soft Cairo. No,
Yes!
my God, he's going to walk away with 2. Thief in the night.
You know where he is. You know where he is.
Circles back into his hands, and all of a sudden,
What the fuck
Rooksik's
are
the
they
one in
doing?
the hot seat. Yeah, but you can depend on him. You know exactly
Oh,
what he's
no,
capable of. He
no.
still has a bit of time to work with. First kill is clean. Rooksik has 2 TPs, but it's that perilous gap between him and the site hold right now.
Oh my God.
Keeping him from getting
Oh my
interested.
God. What are we doing? Why are you fighting that?
Crostali lays his hat. Spots him on the first TP, uses the second to get back across. Phantom has been picked up now by Crostali, but this one's on a knife's edge, and Rooksik is running out of time. He has to play into the site, and it's the open arms of Crostali that gives them an Emoda Thrifty.
I mean, yeah. Navi, man, you start the round off perfectly, slow rolling. Zeus gives an absolute blinding shot. And Cloric sees him on the edge of his screen. Not clearing properly. That's what's going to allow FUT to do stuff like this to you, especially on a thrifty round.
Just when the onus was put on them to convert that one there, Navi give up the ghost, Sop with plenty of composure. And now back on an operator. These scoped weapons which he has preferred in the 1-2 punch between him and Zeus. FUT taking full control of Garage while Navi are given all the real estate.
They've walled themselves off. We fully pushed B. We don't know where their wall is though. It's going to be a full retake.
There is no more flashes on Cloric, which is worrying.
Oh, yeah, does get spotted, just fires a stray shot through the Seeker. And left out
Bro, take the warning
Exit
shots.
Plucks him away. Zeus is slowed, so the showstopper given a little
Nice,
more time to
okay.
get into action, and even when hit by the hinder.
Oh, you lucky bastards! Look at that, man!
So in fact,
Look at his fucking body going to the floor!
Exit receives.
But look at the flank once again from Sociable.
It's that second layer which FUT have to be so cognizant of.
Slow though.
Slipped into the smoke here. Rooksik's managed
You've
to bridge
gotta
the gap
clear
to the
hell.
screens. This could be huge later into the round. In fact, he's going to spring it early, and with that, a trade comes through. Positive.
Why are you putting up the wall?
Immediately there to restore order. Completing the wraparound is Hero, and with that, we're all even again.
That we are. Navi making no mistakes once they get into
Hi, but
post.
thanks to the
And
49
FUT really
ones.
need to be
Hazy,
careful
Hi
thanks
around
for
the
the
TMV.
lane.
I finished
These
my
weak
first
sides,
year
because
in my
Sot's being left
PhD
alone.
since I was
He's trying to
last
take
year.
the fight, fair
Just
enough. He's on
proof
an
that your
operator,
average
right?
viewer
You wanna
is
be
a
holding
genius.
lane. But Exit being able to win that is criminal. And then the retake at a disadvantage, it's like toppling dominoes.
I think this was something which we saw quite a bit in London too from FUT, where sometimes the spacing can be
Back
a little
on
off.
Eco
Of course,
again.
the
At least we got
fundamentals
knives
so
this time.
important to a team with this much firepower.
We just didn't
Comes
react.
down to
We didn't
social
do
as
anything
well.
off their
That's what you need to
waylay
get
ult.
right
Like
with
we
these
fully
retakes.
pushed
Because
B
as you
main
said,
and yet
Navi,
stayed
they're
fucking
3
B.
from 3 in
Where
those
do you think they're
situations.
going?
It was on the eco where they got stopped at the gates. Sopped at the gates.
Oh, come on. That's poor.
I told you I was in a silly mood today.
Yeah. Well, it could get very silly here because Sop is on the hunt and he's
This
seen
is
a
Valorant.
target. Already a
Heritage.
nice
Jazzy Bell, thanks for the
denial of
15
that
months.
space, but Navi
Get on site, get on site, get on site, get on site.
Yeah, but look at how quickly this roaming
Nice.
pack from FUT has got into position. There are 4 bodies ready to defend B. In fact, Sociable has crept into backside. It's just a fake.
Got a gap in
Navi
that
don't
wall,
want
nice.
anything to do with this.
At the same time, FUT immediately gamble towards the A side of the map.
Look how passive Hero's being in this position even right now. From Suez, he's given up a lot of the
What
A
the
space
fuck is
there.
that guy doing?
Gonna double
McStroyer,
dip
thanks for
back
the
in
however
through
many
the
months it
middle.
was.
Oh, it's a split on B. That wall's still up.
It's this hesitancy again from Navi mid-round that has you questioning everything.
But that was the biggest danger. He's gone,
nice,
Sop's off the board.
Couple Sheriff shots over the top from Zeus. Does get flashed out, Kara. There's still so many numbers here for FUT. 20
Yeah.
seconds.
It's only Pistol.
Oh, you fucking lucky bastard!
And Cloric gives you that end. 2 players gone, and well, trying to retake with just a classic and a Sheriff makes things even more difficult.
I like this from Navi. Decisive in the final moments,
Yeah.
and that's what you want to see. There was definitely a lot of umming and ahhing in the mid-round, as we saw.
The outlaw nerfed here? Good question. I
That
actually
ball
don't know.
coming out of B main
Valorant.
definitely
Arjun,
signaling
thanks for the
intent
90 months.
to execute, but goes
I missed
cancelled.
VFL window, fuck
A
my
player we
life,
have to
come
talk
on
about
England,
as
it's
an
coming
in-game
home.
leader that's now been given time with this project is Chloric, an import to the region, of course, but I've been very impressed with his contributions, not just the fragging, not the clutches, but the calling as well has looked up to scratch.
I think like that's the question that I had coming into today, was more so, have FUT
Okay,
maybe
cheers for
been
that
figured
hero.
out
We'll
a
take
little
that.
bit? I mean, you saw Vitality continuously able to grab those wins, and then on top of that, right, when I think towards the coming into this stage, you would have had all
I say
those teams
timeout.
at
I think you
home
got to get Sop
watching things.
pushed A
You
main.
think of like the likes of Angel. He knows, right? He's played at the highest level in champs, in towards the Masters, played against the original FUT who made it up towards VCT. He will know exactly how to.
Yeah, I think you got to push A main. I think you got to react quicker, man. I feel like they're almost giving Navi too much respect. Like they're not giga brain geniuses, you know, taking every part of the map or whatever. Like generally where they've shown is kind of, you know, they default one side, maybe they go back mid a bit, but then they're pretty much ending the side that they're going. You know, start of round pretty much every time.
Hi East Timor, unlucky your first game is against the split 2 runners-up. Champs points will save your bot squad.
Oh, no, no. Come on. I mean, look, if we can get... I know we won pistol, but, like, double duelist... I kind of trust
Maybe
that on
FUT
attack
just
we
having
could
to
just blitz them still.
Get rid of the rust that they've had post-London.
Yeah, this was a map which they floated. It was left as an unused decider against G2 and Vitality, so we didn't get to see it played.
Yeah.
I mean, we're still thinking maybe there's a little bit more in the tank in terms of what they've got to show for us here. And of course, the coaches, having checked back in with them, will be thinking the same. Navi with a change on their side, of course.
It's the same here, thanks to the
There's
25 months. Again, the difference is going to be Zeus. I need a big Zeus game.
Yeah, but again, this weak side is only one player
Gonna pit
strong.
mid, maybe?
And
Fucking
Cristalli
hell.
playing so
Such
far
a
up,
weak A.
he's going to have no ways of
GG
escaping.
Tyrant, thanks for the 9 months, and he's in a position where he can't escape.
Much to try and
Black our God and
this A
Saviour.
progression from Navi. The flash at
Use
the very
that,
least,
right,
some early
that orb has
information.
just landed.
Viper's pick dropped into middle, expecting the rotation, but as you say, the cavalry can't arrive soon enough.
No, they cannot. So Cristalli
Nice
has
shot.
to hold
Seekers?
things down and does so successfully. A wall to deny any CT help. But Seaboff's gone flying by. Cristalli has an escape. In fact, goes for the next fight.
Seekers,
11 HP.
Seekers.
He can't heal himself up, but he needs support. And Yetishi's given it. The dog's got the kill. What the hell is going on? 3-on-3 and an operator retake.
Finally snapped away. And as you say, there's been a TP in towards main. You've got to look at Rooksik playing in late.
Yeah, exactly. Sociable trying to play in through the smoke, but this is a shorty. This is exactly where you want this position.
Yetajay knows all about this, seemingly.
Yeah, he's just
Cristalli got
marking
that
him
dog
off the
in
map,
him.
but as soon as Sociable goes into the smoke,
gotta make a
he
move.
goes himself. Chloric once again trying to clutch up and defend Navi's
Oh,
post
sup,
plan. It
bro.
looks pretty decent, let's be honest. Classic cow and Seaboff to send Navi
Fuck
to
me,
five.
why not just Seekers, bro?
Frenchman turns up when needed.
Sorry, thanks for
and
41
Navi
months. Or just get
continue
out of the
on
site
a
when you had the
powerful
chance.
path
What are
in
you
this
doing?
first half.
Why stay?
To say, Cairo, again,
Fire
it's one of those
Spice,
situations
thanks for the
where
6
it comes
months.
down to retake. Things look a little bit sloppy for FUT in
Oh,
terms of
fuck
the
me,
spacing.
man.
Sociable sending it straight into a smoke. This never-ending perpetual elbow fight was certainly not for the faint of heart.
Anonymous, thanks for a gift as well.
Yatasha!
I'm not reading that
Get
name.
their just deserves.
Yeah, I think the big key
We're
point
constantly
here
in a
is
fucking
since the
eco
pistol
cycle.
round, there have been pistol and anti-eco. 6 rounds, 5 of them going to Navi's side. Nobody's
Why?
watching
We're
B&E.
so obsessed with mid, and they are never going mid!
Four players
They're not going
thinking
mid!
about something else, and when Zeus peeks with a nade in hand, that's only going to end one way. Yetajay gets one back in the conversation, but like you say, I mean, there's not too much to get excited
we're
about
fighting
in this round for
ghosts.
FUT either. It's a pack of
We are
pistols.
fighting ghosts.
Navi are in post plant. This has been their win condition. The only concession you would make is Hero's
If you use
position.
Seekers now, I swear
He
to
is a
fuck.
long way away from getting involved.
So as 4 versus 3 on site, should
FUT get the opportunity to retake.
So you're telling me there's a chance?
There is a
Gotta
chance.
destroy
Hazard.
that wall.
Here's the utility. It's trying to set up SOP with this Sheriff at the very least. His legs have been spotted though, and Exit makes no mistake with that one. Crostali and Sociable combining, and as I say, Hero's taking his time, but he's taking his timing perfectly as well. Navi continue on that hot streak.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, right, you're always banking on Hero. It just depended on FUT's pace getting into the site.
Why are we never fighting A main?
Yeah, post plan once again, looking pretty decent. But I don't know, I'm starting to think, right, there's a high success rate, but are FUT really challenging these post plans? That's what I'm thinking right now.
I got you, baby.
Coming into round number 10, SOP brings the operator back up again, and you're just waiting for FUT to take some meaningful space on the map more than anything else. They feel very dispersed at this point in time. Exit set up for a kill. Flash just
It's
tells
so
him
easy on
exactly
A,
what
man.
he wants
It's so
to
easy.
know.
They have to
Music
completely
his
rethink
ears.
this, surely.
Sociable's dropped.
What
There's
are
gonna
we
be SOP.
doing, man?
Another kill,
What
this time
are
in
we
Vents, and
doing?
Exit's already so far deep behind the back line.
I mean,
FUT are thinking about giving this one up.
yeah, this feels like an Angel team of old. Very simple Valorant.
Can't win a
Feels
fight,
very
man. I actually
easy
can't
breezy.
aim. Can't aim.
And with Hero finding that one on the extension of B as well.
What a
Should
dog
be a
shit
done
half,
deal.
man.
Crostali wants to be a hero. Ill-advised.
Yeah, he's
You
on the
gotta
other side.
fucking save, man.
And I think at this point, Yetaji probably has to be thinking about saving his rifle.
A site is so
73.
weak. But the thing is, when they played a
Possibility
split
in the
before,
scoreline.
teams will
That's
have
a
watched your split
massive
VODs and gone, well, A
advantage.
is the weak side. That's what everyone was fucking
Gotta say,
doing
with
before.
how the
And yet
round
your
was
A
set
setups
up,
are
Exit
what?
there flashed in by this Sky,
Worse than
which,
they were before?
you know,
Weaker than
Navi's
it
been
was
playing with
before?
on this map since Sociable was
Yeah.
part of the roster, in fact. This is sort of a composition that they wanted to be using. It was the duelist of Filu that they were setting up, I think, in the off-season with this sort of initial lineup into now. Finally feels that with Exit in the team, they've got
Like, that's
all
not
the
a set.
pieces
Like,
that they
why
were
is
looking for, at
Crostali
least
on
from
side,
what
though?
I'm
Like, if
seeing
you
right
want to
now,
fight
and
ramp,
that's what
fight ramp.
Angel's
Like, this is the thing.
has been
Their
long
A
term.
setups are sometimes
But that's not
passive,
too far
but
ahead of
never
ourselves,
together.
because we already said this is a very potential
Their passive
heavy
A setup
team.
is just
Yeah,
leave
I
Crostali
mean, it
on
is
site.
potential heavy, but I feel
Why
as
not?
if
Like,
this
if
is
you
the
want a
type of map
retake,
where
you don't want your
Navi come
fucking
out
Sky
like,
dead.
Yeah, look, Navi's back, great.
Fucking
And then
play
we go into
here.
Ascent and then FUT run wild.
Exactly.
That's I'm holding my breath for a minute.
Exactly. But signs of life certainly required from them right now.
Is AU only sing
Bros
when
and
you
Twigs,
link
Team
to
Liquid
insensitive
are not
like that?
fucking doing anything this year, or ever in your fucking lifetime, son, or ever in this fucking
Almost
game.
non-stop. I think FUT were happy to see the break after
Yeah.
that high placing finish in London.
I think I remember Bambino said from trials to London they hadn't had a break, and that's a pretty tough schedule.
Even just the roster reworked from kickoff, taking additional resources, but these are all excuses.
Well, like this,
Put up
why
or shut up.
why are these two not
Zeus
together?
and Crostali on the A site this time. There is additional support.
Like,
It only
why?
means there's an
And now
extra
our
kill
Sky
in
is
the
dead
feed as it
again.
stands. Zeus will eventually
Stop
get
walking
toppled
on
by
your
Hero.
own.
Navi
Why
with the
is everything
numbers
on
and
your
the
own?
spike soon to go down.
5 rounds in a row, could be 6. I mean, with pistols in play, you
Everyone's
expect
just
that
gonna
be
go
the
A on
case.
you
Just you
because
wait for
clearly
the
you
most
don't know what you're
scammy
fucking
Korean
doing on
transfer
A.
of all time.
I mean, know how good Hero can be as well.
You know how good Brooksik is out of it. He's up in heaven right now.
Well, that's true.
Getting ready to interrupt this timing. So thinking about it, does
Cheers.
check it.
Absolute
finds the
trolling
kill.
from them.
Paranoia to try and instigate a little more violence here on the FUT side. Be the catalyst for something. Exit. does
Sup, bro,
land.
you gotta
Conversion
win that,
pass
man.
Perfectly though. 2 targets taken in it. Only 1 felled eventually. Misplaced TP from Sociable. Now Yetaji left in a 1 versus 2. Winnable in some scenarios,
Can't use
not
this
this
yet.
one.
Yeah, and
Last
lovely stuff
round
to get
in the
things
half.
kicked off. Navi 83. Look at that.
What is bro
6
trying?
rounds in a row. And if my memory serves me right, Hazza, I think that's 6 post plants in a row as well.
Yeah, I mean, it should be. All the rounds won on elimination. FUT just not showing up to this first map just yet off the new stage. And the vibes sky high on the Navi side.
Right, just get a
One more
fourth, just get a
opportunity to
fourth.
make it a 9-3. This would be a pretty significant statement on their own map pick.
I mean, players are just disrespecting mollies. They do not care, Navi.
no.
And I mean, you can see that within the
Holy
kill
Yetu.
Yetiji. Okay, a chance. Viper's Pit thrown in.
Why have you ulted here, bro?
Navi disrespect it. And it's actually allowed Sivov to get this res online. So Ruxic back in, 4-on-4. There's also going to be the Seekers to identify player positions as they try to flood back in. Only one Seeker gets through, but you can see Salt patrolling on Heaven. Ooh. Nice
Spam!
wall to
Spam!
actually get the
Spam!
plant in. This
Spam!
is nice from Navi,
Nice.
but Crystalli's spam is also nice. He's also been able to deny
Nice.
and
Right,
continuing
what the fuck
to.
are they doing?
Navi maybe just a little bit
Drop the
too
pit.
much disrespect.
Drop the pit.
We've just got Hero on and up.
God,
Plenty of work for Hero to do. Might just be cut out for him at this stage. And while many would have maybe expected a nervy Navi into this first map of the stage, first series with the
30
full
seconds
5,
left.
it is FUT who are on the back foot right now.
Bro, Sop can't shoot.
This is
Immediate play
Valorant.
thereafter.
Venomous Val, thanks for
And
the 20
they
months.
get a bare minimum
Right, come
on
on.
their defender's side.
And
Yeah,
Sociable
that they
came
do
over
have
from
us
Navi.
taking
Sadly, he was
7
forced to
rounds
play
for
with
FUT to get
Crystallian.
back
Sop came
into
over with
the
a
round
message.
count.
Sorry, Chris, we
But
don't try
with
for
that
global
being
3. Nah,
said,
nah, nah, nah,
let's have
nah.
a listen on what Exit had to say ahead of this match.
Exit has finally entered VCT. What's it like to finally be here at the stage?
It's really fun. It's going to be a really nice match today, I think. Whether the result is going to be for us, for them, I'm really happy to be in here.
What's it like knowing that you're the missing piece of the Navi puzzle? You waited for 2.5 months to finally make your debut in the studio.
It feels nice, and also it feels sad that I got time for
Chat
stage
time
1 and I
scared.
couldn't
Why
play
is
anymore
Natsuki
because of the
screaming
visa
so
issues
much?
that
I know
had,
she
but now I'm
doesn't
really,
like being overly wordy,
we've
but
been
I
preparing
don't see
really fun,
poetry out
really
of
good.
this match. XDD.
Shut the fuck up, Milky Meatloaf. Just shut your mouth.
This is
XDD.
Valorant.
Q Janus. Thanks for the 13 months.
Do you feel confident going head-to-head with either of these guys?
Yes, honestly so comfortable.
What the
I think
fuck
they're
happened?
gonna
Did a
be really
pigeon
fun
fly
as
by
well.
or
Like,
something?
they play really aggressive. We're an aggressive team as well. We have our own style. I've never seen any team play like in our style as well. So I think we are a counter to double duelists.
Why the fuck
Exit
are they sponsored by Napster? Is Napster still going? I thought they shut down Napster. Why the fuck are they sponsored by a fucking piracy website? Fuck is Napster? Isn't Napster was one of like the original, like a web, it's an AI company. Yeah, Napster was like LimeWire, like you used it to fucking download songs and shit, no?
It's making the switch. 2-0 in their most recent meeting between
You
one
wouldn't
another.
steal a
But
TV.
Looking at it here, plenty of work to be done. Onto the attack side though, preferential for this team. Interested to see what Navi can do to counter this.
Right. Attack side, double duelist. We are playing against the Sage. Hackery VLT, thanks for the 9 months. Oh, just fucking hit them with some XX now.
It's all about
It's gonna be a ramp play from Sop with a fucking frenzy and a shield.
On the defense, you can't get a post plant. We'll need to see exactly how retakes and denials of entries is, especially when you have the players like FUT do.
Team flash?
Slow orb in the
Holy,
mouth of
you've
any
heard so
main
much.
from Sivov to just try and slow this one down.
We've given
Ramp
Sop
take expected by FUT.
regen shields as well.
They were looking
Nice.
for here.
Nice, go
Bit
B,
of
go B.
space already, and Yetijay picking up a kill in mid. That's where the spike
First
is now
time
starting
doing
to
the
head
FL
towards
team
B,
review.
as
Is
Navi
this
have made
how
a
I
full
do it?
rotation. I like this from Sociable. Step forward, trying to take a
47,483.
fate. Oh, and he wants to find
Nice, Sociable.
Paranoia on top as well. Why not? Two blinded players.
Sivov is one
Trade
of them,
that?
the other
Nice.
hero, and Yetajay there to trade. Much better.
Nice.
from
Let's
FUT in
fucking
this
go.
pistol
Come on.
round.
Come
Starting
on.
off the half as they did.
And Sociable
In our
came
opener,
over from
Corey
Navi.
1v4, low health bars, but
Only wants to
plenty
play
of targets
with
to find.
Crystalli.
Warm
And
yourself
some
now.
came over
You
with
can
a
see how FUT are
message.
playing.
Fuck off,
Oh,
all
Flick
fine,
was
don't play
disconnected,
for
though.
free.
Yeah. But he's got to clear them all out.
Yeah, that's true. Crystalli's just sitting there like the guarantee, the ace up his
He's
sleeve.
like, guys, please
Nice.
just don't make me have to do this. And Zeus is going to give him the common courtesy. It is a 5th round for FUT, double pistol on split. Any other day, you'd say that's the map wrapped up. That's not what the case has been.
No, it's not. Especially when Navi got the when FUT got the first half, started off with a pistol round and anti-eco. We were pretty much feeling that this was going to be business as usual. But Navi showed up in the rifle rounds.
That's been the natural order of things.
Go B.
I think talking a little bit
Look at
more
this Viper
about
wall they put down.
Navi, of course, this is a legacy organization. They carry that expectation with them, but it's interesting to note, 3rd youngest roster in the league.
Go,
by
go,
average age. That
go,
includes the
go,
Plains teams as well.
go,
Well, I mean, if you're
go,
performing
go.
poorly, you should be
Go.
invested in the youth of what's coming, right? And I think that's what Navi
Go.
did when they picked up the likes
Go.
of Exit Hero, Ruxic as well.
Go.
I mean, Chloric to an extent from Tier 2 and NA. I think overall that this is a pretty decent roster. If they came in with this at the start of the year, I'd be really, really excited. But we're in stage 2 and there's no chances, no real runway to get things started.
Already in a B post plant here for FUT against the full save on the Navi side. Interesting Viper wall on site, which FUT have chosen to play in front of, anticipating a retake behind it. But speaking of retakes from behind,
Why are you swinging into it?
And the first kill goes Navi's way.
Yes,
Yeah,
fight
I'm
them
starting to get a
here.
bit worried here. Time is getting low. At the very least, Navi can make FUT pay.
Yes, play
Really,
long
the
range
Bulldog
angle.
has been
Yes, see
retrieved,
how fucking
but
hard
then
that
here
is.
comes the
Why would
battering
you
ram
swing
on the
into
FUT
it?
side. 4 kills with no answer back. And that's exactly what you expect from this type of round. To sort of finish that conversation, yeah, this has always been an organization which has invested in youth. Think of the Navi junior roster that's had success in challenges as well. I think you're just wondering how much time are they going to get to develop. We've got a play-in stage potentially as well. That's the question that we place on them in this new era post-FPX.
Oh, stop. I got you on my
no, I
VFL.
agree.
Now
That's
you
right.
decide to drop
I
an
think it's
all-time
all about
stinker.
how-
Why can't we do this
How
setup,
much
by the
time
way?
and
See
how
how they're
they
4
hit the
aggroing
ground
A?
running. So far it's looked good in the first half, but as we get to the second, that's where the questions start. Remember Navi, they won the 3rd rifle round, and from then on, we're pretty much home and dry. Within 2 rounds, our FUT.
We lost our
So
one
this is a
rifle.
very important round.
Yeah, you can already see in that A fight, Sop taken down.
Take
It's
the
not
auto.
been the best reprisal for him in Berlin so far. And looking at the round here, very slow pace from FUT. Still plenty of firepower in this bonus. Few rifles to play around with. But you can see on the opposite extremity, Hero was getting a little bit experimental, I guess, testing the limits on the periphery, finds nothing.
And FUT, for the most part, just want to go for this B split.
Nice shot.
Stack up of 4 players on B. Zeus does find the initial kill. Chloric playing inside the smoke, hoping that a FUT player invited into it would
Ooh.
arrive at his crosshair, but
Ollie.
no.
30
Sociable
seconds
left
left.
behind with no information there, and actually...
Oh,
a little
you
blindsided
lucky
by this,
fucking
but yet still,
bastard
Exit
again.
gets the first pick.
So aware, so good. But Navi looked to begin to recede in position.
Yeah, Sivov there does catch a little bit of info though. Perfectly timed hinder by Exit, setting up this site defense, and Navi running away with it now. Zeus, the last
for a
one
kill, man.
standing, everyone else healthy with a yellow and black jersey on their chest. Puffing it out a little bit with some swagger as they shut it down entirely. FUT not allowed to get the bonus.
Well, FUT realistically lose map control as soon as they lose A main. There's maybe a question mark.
Wait, why
towards
don't
the
we
vent
have this
space,
setup?
but Hero's sitting in main.
Why
with
is that setup
nobody
not- look at
contacting,
that, man. Look
even
at the
nothing,
timing
and
of that.
saying, guys, just stay B. That jump spot from Sivov saves Navi's rotations. And yeah, from there on in, it's pretty much as easy as that. Just hit the heads.
Crucial round and a critical juncture in this game for FUT. Looking at it, full purchase for them. And Navi heavier on their A control this time. Wall will have been heard and relayed back by Yetege. His own toxic screen up, just having a little look. But Sivov not giving anything away.
Scout destroyed. Here.
FUT just worried about that mid trap, if there was going to be one. You can see them just plying away. But for the most part, Navi haven't necessarily interacted with mid much. You can see them beginning to
so much more proactive than we are.
So always
Look at them, look at them re-clearing and shit.
As a defense.
Nice flash.
Yeah, and in terms of the sole player detached, it's still Yetege in A main, behind the prying eyes of Sivov, who's dropped all the way deep into A site, but rotation called on the Navi side. They should be ready to receive this push when it comes in. 40 seconds on the clock, and FUT start to make their move.
Yeah, plenty of time to scrap for FUT when they go for this execute hazard. There's one player on site that they do have to
in
clean.
behind.
Oh
Yeah,
my
he's going
god,
for
he's
it.
so fast.
Taking his time, and the wall will drop at the perfect time, and he's going to
We're
get
so
two.
slow to
The
do.
rest
I mean,
of the
we're
players
just
trying
playing
get
shit,
out
to be
of
honest.
main, but look at the bodies here for Navi. They're ready for it, and they're going to collapse upon FUT. Double digits for the defense. And
I mean, that's just completely getting outplayed. Just so indecisive versus a team that's insanely decisive. Yeah, just actual team diff there. Take a timeout. Pyro, thanks for the 4 months. Take a timeout and just say you just gotta hit the side first. What are you doing? You can't play like this. You don't have the utility to play like this. You can't play that slow. You can't play that obvious.
10 seconds can make all the difference with the flashes, and just seeing it here.
Like, the thing is, you're running into
So
stacks anyway, so you
prepared,
might
and
as well
if
just do
not
it
for
fast and
Heroes
hope that
2K,
there isn't a stack.
and maybe
You know what I
the
mean?
round looks a little different.
How have you not taken a timeout?
Yeah. But if Butson maybe...
Johnny Man, thanks for the 5
And
months.
it all comes back to the info game, as I was saying.
Why is FUT so
The
scared of Navi,
information
and would this
economy
FUT win
is being
against
dominated by
100T?
Navi.
Not with stop playing like this. I don't think
Even a
FUT would beat
flash
many
to
teams
put
playing like
Exit
this.
back on the line.
Again,
You
their
know he's
split
just
was
gonna
never
keep
good.
on repealing as much foot control as he can. With this outlaw, sociable good for the one, but again, there's just no follow-up in sight. Exit still
So, like, I'll
on
wait
the
to see
prowl,
Ascent,
and
because their
Zeus
split was never
moments
good,
away
but this
from
is
walking
really not
into
good.
his scope. You can just sense it. Oh, missed
okay.
shots, however. Big kill from Zeus. Showstopper
If he
online.
fucking shot-
Little choppy on the way through, but FUT have sight control.
Yeah, but for how much longer? Because that showstopper's gone, and now the floodgates can open for Navi.
There's a res here for Sivov, but again, in tower, not an easy one to try and pick up. Couple rifles filtered back through into the FUT hands.
Yeah, but they're giving things up. Oh, I thought they were going to
They
main.
play
No,
for
they're
res.
joining
Come
up
on, you
with
gotta
the player
know
in
they're
hell.
playing for res.
They want to retake this tower space so they can get an extra player back up on their feet. It is going to be Ruxic brought back to life. That second lease now given. And the player you've got to be worried about really is Yetege, playing from hell.
So low, though.
And 3 targets left to find. First kill has to be clean, but the information already tossed over. Perfect paranoia. And Navi up to 11 already. They may have been struggling at the start of both halves, but it's in the middle where I've been so impressed.
I mean, that's your meats and potatoes, right? Realistically, as these rifle rounds. And FUT, when normally that would be when they impressed so much, have just not shown us what we expect of them. These death balls that just overwhelm you, the pace that is electric. It really has been like a damp towel.
Yeah. And I mean, look, perfect start in the veto. Again, we come back to this conversation from earlier. You're then heading into Ascent, prime FUT territory. And also, I just want to mention Sunset at the back end of the veto. Never historically been a great map for this organization. If you're...
But yeah, just like split defense, complete rework. Complete rework needed on split defense. Like, literally, they should watch that round from Navi, not that last one, the one prior, and just be like, do this. Like, just see what they did there, where, like, the thing, FUT play split defense like a fucking ranked team. Like a probably, what, lower mortal ranked team? They're never together. They're never able to play off each other. They're never able to come up with plans. It's literally just, I'll hold my bit of space and pray that I'm better than these players. And sometimes they are better than those other players because they're good players. And so they do win some rounds because they got good players.
Yeah, not home and dry. But
In terms of like playing off each other, it's so bad.
FUT hoping
Never
to
once do we
some
aggro
of
A
the
at the
same
start of the
on
round. Never
opposite
once do
side,
we aggro B
however.
at the start of the round. We
Two
might have a
rounds
mid-trap
taken
play. That's as
from
far as the
entirety
playbook
of
goes.
this match
Mid-trap
so far.
play.
18 played, of course. I guess 14 played if you take away the non-rifle rounds.
Yeah, exactly.
Love a bit of maths, mate. You're good at it, mate. And FUT, good at
So yeah, just play
picking up the
fast. You
pace,
gotta
and
play
they've done
fast.
that. Look at Sevov on the B site. There is little to no corner, which he will be safe. And seems to find one here. A smoke to at least mark his space, and he's got support and exit.
Sop is having a
and able to hold
disaster, man.
things down. Even
How
gonna
is
go one
Sevov still
harder.
alive?
Navi keep the
How is he still
advantage.
alive?
The spike being down is an issue, especially with Sentinels there to defend it. And as he tries to escape, Hero, oh, he just misses out.
Already knows where Yetaje is off to, though. From bottom mid, the footsteps heard through the wall. And actually, Hero's just going to match him for pace. Let him know where he is.
Oh, he's missed his volley.
Battle of the mollies.
I mean, we're expecting this to go Hero's way, right?
Yeah, you'd think so. Hero actually with a bit of a jump strafe there in the end on the Phantom to win it. The biggest miracle of that round is that
Right,
Sevov
go
was
next.
still breathing
Terrible
at
map
the
to
end of
start.
it.
Go next.
Fantastic comms on the Navi side.
I mean,
though.
sociable again.
He's given a smoke to play from inside.
Just so we're so slow to react to anything they do.
He follows that up
We
with
think we're
another
playing
kill
against like a
here.
bunch
You'll
of
see it in a
bots. You can't
second.
move.
And it's just fantastic trading, great fundamentals.
Yeah.
All the things we expect from FUT.
Yeah, exactly. It really is just great team play. Great protocols. Sevov getting that smoke, that support when he needs it. Especially when FUT up the pace, when they do.
I mean,
what
Sop
they're
is having an
known for.
absolute
and again, to
disaster
just flip
game.
it back to the other side.
But
How
look,
many
instantly
times
they're
with
going to
FUT
re-clear
with,
B main.
you know,
They're going to
one
see that
player
nothing is
on an
there. Like,
extremity
when you
on the
re-watch
cycle,
this VOD,
They've
you're going
done
to be
it
like,
again.
holy
They've taken
fuck.
B main, and
This
they're
is
just gonna
really
rotate
bad.
all the way through, or at least be in mid for a quick rotate.
Just the level of support that these Navi players are getting is ridiculous. Intertwined at the hip, but one
my
by one,
God.
they just fall to the slaughter. Hero with 3, and it's Ruxic to wrap it up. That dynamic duo.
That was probably the worst map I've seen FUT play probably since kickoff. Which isn't great.
What an incredible performance from you. We noticed that Navi were not slow calling the usual defaults. It was a new pace, a new...
I mean, it felt amazing having like full 5 roster exit to obviously debut match. So we're trying to make it good for him, you know?
And is this a sign of the Navi to come? You're going to keep this pace up?
I think so.
Oh, I can't wait to see.
Well, that was tough. Gonna have to win on Sunset as well. If they lose Ascent, then I'm worried. If they win Ascent and then Sunset, I'd have no idea. But like if they win Ascent somewhat convincingly, I'll be like, okay, they can't play Split. Like they just need to rework their Split, and Navi obviously have a good split. Looking at that, if they don't win Ascent, then I'll be like, oh shit, FUT actually kind of cooked. That was bad. Again, the whole defense side just needs a complete rework. Like if I just want to go back to that fucking 4th round in the half. This one? No, it's the one after this. That was a shellacking. Right, watch this round, okay? Watch this round. So, they start off with 3 players pushing A. Right, so it's instantly, their first call is, we're going to do something proactive. Right, we're going to flash, we're going to wall up, we're going to make you think about something. Okay? So we're getting proactive early in the round. But look, you actually see that Exit is ready to fucking dash over it and get aggro and swing with Sevo if here. So we got a trap play on A early on. Right? Okay, nothing comes of it, so then we fully rotate. So now we're proactive over towards B, right? We then get 3 players on B. What do we do on B? We re-clear B main insta, right? Skydog out, get you pushed up here. You know, now there's a bit of pressure mid. Okay, we tried this flash. It's a dog shit flash. We miss it, but, you know, the idea is there at least. And now we're instantly rotating back across, right? The Sage wall has now gone down. This guy's got a bit more passive, so they could be in towards here. So we're playing a bit more passive there, right? Okay, the hit is coming in this way. We know it's now an A split. You go and do something proactive. Gets there before the exec even begins from FUT because they haven't cleared all of this because they're so passive. 2 kills round is over. Like, it's night and day. Yeah, VFL reviews, blah, blah, blah. I honestly have no idea. Where does it start? $308.30. The problem is I've got no idea who anyone plays. Cloric seems like a good pick. SOP IGL, bruh,
Blah,
it's
blah,
rough.
blah.
Your team's shit.
VFL team, 24,810.
Juna. Okay, double crew I can get on board. I like the double crew. Obviously, Lev are pretty good. Sayonara. Which hopefully we'll lose. Dongshim. I got wait, what team? I wrote down some teams that I thought were good teams to get. So I'll let you know who I think were good teams to get. Where is it? Teams that I thought were good to get were Crew, Fnatic, T1, Mates, FUT, Lev, Global. Those are the teams that I thought were good teams to get. The reason for that, I think, is their schedules. So if you look at Crew's schedule, it'll load. Who was that? Sorry. Oh, why is that not loaded? Whatever that was. It's on YouTube? Oh. Who the fuck was talking in my ear? It didn't come up. Right. Where the fuck is Crew's schedule?
Review my fever dream of a team, 5,979.
Right, Crew. They play Loud first. That should be a win, right? That should be a win. Okay, then it's tough with 100 Thieves. I grant you, this is tough. But then they play G2 and Cloud9 in the same week.
Quick review, thanksly.
You see this? They play this in the same week, so this G2 game really will probably come with the C9 game. So you can kind of write this one off, and then they play Sen, which, you know, they should probably be favored. So what I'm saying is, you know, you've essentially got, if you keep Crew the whole time, you've got some good games.
Not in love double Navi, but I was kind of forcing them in to get the others.
And that's how I'm, like, thinking about building teams. Like, the other one I thought about was Fnatic. So Fnatic, they play Giants week 1, should be a win, right? Then they play KC and Liquid together. So even if you were like, oh, that's a bit, you know, one of those a bit tricky, but they should win whatever one. And then they play Eternal Fire and Heretics together. Now, if they look shit in these first 3 games, then you get rid of them. But if they don't look shit for those first 3 games, then you're looking at these 2 games and go, well, out of the 2 games, you'll probably get 1 good game. So I think Fnatic are a good pick too. So yeah, overall this team, I mean, look, SOP IGL, you better hope that things go well. They do play Gentlemates later this week, so it's possible you don't need them to play that well this game. But hopefully they lock in. Okay, 272?
You get shot, you lose
or was it
the round,
3272?
you lose the game. It's an FPS game.
Whoever, GVD10, you said 272, but I mean, that's wrong.
Varro wins champs 9,959.
Hold on a second. Let me get through as many of these as I can. Is the site just not working? Hold on, let me type team 1. Oh, the site's not working. Never mind. Okay, never mind. Unlucky. Freddy, thanks for the 2 months, and Petukaz, thanks for the 100 bits. I mean, you might just be getting robbed here, to be honest.
that proactivity and that aggression was also continuing. We saw Seabuff alone in one part of the map being an actual sentinel, just locking it down. Wall is up, and we have a trident of people just hunting across the map, being so proactive.
Okay, I need to go get some
I
water.
cannot blame FUT for not expecting that from Navi.
Yeah, I think philosophically they are matching what the meta requires, but also there's just so much intentionality between them on this map. I'm hoping that it's not just split. I'm hoping that they're able to carry out that level of strategic depth across the other maps, but I'm liking what I'm seeing right now from Navi.
And what's interesting now is seeing this Navi so prepared for this FUT is that they probably were expecting to go to Ascent. And so we're going to potentially see another fantastic game plan from Navi and FUT. Is this a team that's now going to be able to reset?
I think that's a massive question, because obviously, I think so, because after Santiago, we see teams like BBL, like Gentlemate, coming off of those events and it being awful. And
TL
FUT,
lock
they've
in, I
just come off
beg
a
you.
great London, and I don't think that they should be in the same position. I trust this team, I have confidence in them, but a loss today does start to signal something in terms of a little bit of reservation in their play. Maybe they don't have that fire, maybe the motivation, maybe the playbook is done, maybe there's a bit of tiredness, I don't know, but I'm hoping that's not the case.
I think you're also right, because these weeks are going to be so different than from we've had in EMEA for the past years. Playing a couple of matches a week instead of having one match per week, there's going to be a little time to bounce back mentally, most importantly, and of course to prepare for your opponent. So coming into your first game, you should have the best version of yourself.
And I feel like they are a team that wants to play a lot. You'll see an interview potentially with me and Vlad earlier where Vlad said that actually the team felt a bit nervous today because they haven't played an official for a few weeks. Most of these teams, they haven't played for a few months.
If they're nervous, then what are Navi?
We're
waiting for exit for months. I'm happy to see his face.
I think they've really loved the fact, though, that they knew what they were able to bring to the table today. They knew that they were going to be playing against FUT. They knew FUT didn't have that much time to prepare, so the ball was in their court. And now, their ascent has played into Navi's hands, potentially. So I feel like the momentum is purely on Navi's side in this one. And FUT, yes, we've seen them be able to regroup and bounce back from a map, but when they have essentially
Shio has sent me Hero in my VFL, Angel in the booth. Footballists are terrified because Navi are the truth. Just said, shut the fuck up. As a non-football know, why did France lose? Because Tommel, thanks for 28 months.
Now that I have waved at you and you waved back, what's the next step in the parasocial relationship? Stalking? Stan account? I'll let you pick.
Hopefully not stalking. Now, what patch are we on? They're playing Yoru. Sociable Phoenix. Huh? I know that Zeus can't play Phoenix, but... Anyway. Why did France lose? Basically, because all of their forward players don't ever want to do this. And they had 4 of them on the field. And if you've got 4 players on the field who aren't willing to, you know, kind of properly defend against the team that is literally known for keeping the ball in midfield, you're going to get dominated in midfield, especially when also your midfield is like the weakest part of your team by a country mile. I mean, they don't match up well against Spain for that reason, one. Also, their other weakness is left back against Yamal, which cost them obviously the first goal. So basically all of France's weaknesses play to Spain's strengths. But Spain, if you look what they do, you know, they got, I can't even remember what their left winger is called. Like, he's not that good. But they got Yamal up here. They got the left wing there. Ayazabal, if you look at him, he's just constantly coming back. And then you've got the fucking midfield 3. So in midfield, it was fucking Rabiot, who's not very good, and Chouamende or Coney or whoever they had on against 4 players.
If you want
and then you've got like 4 people up here just watching the game. Just watching them, then wondering, why are we losing? Well, yeah, because if you have a 4v2 in midfield, guess what? You're gonna get fucked. No one's winning. No one can win that game. And then Deschamps, to be fair, Deschamps, to be fair, also had a fucking nightmare. Like, if he was, you know, obviously he's won the World Cup. He does know what he's doing to an extent, but I mean, fuck me, man. You gotta change it. Like, come on. Like, what are you doing?
Change. Yes, we know he was a duelist player from his time in
Spain's
Challengers.
deep build-up
Splurge, thanks for the 12 months.
slash wingers keeping possession made the game over before it started.
Just have to find out how good that's going to look at a tier 1 level. A lot of what he does is leading the team in, creating the space.
Play PLS.
Well, I think that's what it is. I think they got used to having Kante and therefore not needing an extra player in midfield. And then when they played against a good team,
and
it was like, oh shit.
Being stalled out initially by Heroes Thorns,
you know, we don't have Kante,
and a post plan.
So we can't win a 2v3 in midfield.
Either side, and
so they just got fucked.
Navi haven't really needed to expend their utility.
Full flank retake
from Navi coming in B main. In the meantime, FUT trying to force the issue CT.
Yeah, trying to take that extra space that they will need. Hero the one to stop them doing so as he's identified and ran down. Oh no! He's been knifed! Of all the times! Has we seen a dog kill? We've seen a knife kill! What else will we see?
Hello,
will we maybe see a FUT post plan?
Roland, thanks for the 2 months. It's another pistol.
It's another pistol. That shouldn't be a shock to anybody. 3 from 3 in the series. I will, I will hold back from making any further
England, Argentina score spread. Well, again, Argentina are basically defending without a player.
Here we go. Have it.
I'm gonna say 1-0.
Let's go. Well, speak about vibes. Those are the vibes that we want to see.
Yeah, I guess, but at the same time, this is the third.
Well, I mean, that's a one way to have a fight.
From FUT, so there's no surprises.
Can leave London, but the London will never leave them.
Do you feel like for his teammates, it's just white noise at this point?
Don't do anything stupid, bro.
Do you reckon he does it in practice as well? Just get them used to it.
Could you imagine being in the same, like, you know what I mean, like boxed room, and you just hear this
scream. Like the little esports attic that these orgs have.
Oh no!
Mate, the heat wave as well. Oh man, I would be hallucinating, I think. But here we go. Yeah, tripping balls, man. Heat stroke. Heat stroke.
Yeah, I think you've had.
You know where he is.
This is a 2 versus 2, by the way. While we're waxing lyrical about Yetije shouting his head off, I don't know how it's got to this point, but Navi on almost a full save, stack up A main.
Just destroy this part of the wall.
Sivov has got to try and stall it as much as he can, and the wall's done a brilliant job despite them clearing his position. Heroes arrived.
Yeah, a crossfire, which is going to be hard to dismantle. Both players are on classics, and they're the ones that take the
next
fight.
time. Stop, bro. Calm down. I know you're in my VFL, so I know you're excited, but just calm the fuck down.
And an anti-eco one.
An imperative anti-eco. Let's just go back and see how this one happens. Zeus gets a couple kills, and by this point you're thinking they're home and dry.
How was the shot missed? You had so many targets.
Sivov picks another up. But FUT get through, and that's all that really matters right now. Op coming out for the first time. It's on the defender's side in the hands of Exit. An extra 5 seconds on the TP takes it to 20 in total. The gate crash ready for an A play. Gonna need to take it soon because Sivov's the one under the microscope.
And he seems to have passed the test with little to no pressure.
Why is fucking Sociable not taking the orb? Yeah, you want off Sovereign. Who gives us flying fuck?
FUT have to know they can't go for these quick pops a lot of the time because of the rotation speed.
Yeah,
and again, just the tools that Navi have to slow the pace of the game down.
I mean, Sop, no dash. That's going to be an
bad
issue.
smoke.
You can already see the Sage on the line of Sivov, supported by Ruxic in the time, and very unfortunate. Ruxic still has 2 TPs, and at the same time, Navi have just answered straight back, still keeping one player in front, but the escape for Sivov is not as safe as he thought.
In his own words, he is an aggressive player. It's something Exit was talking about, but on the Navi socials.
Please hit the shot.
That's how he described himself. That's a bit of a silly one to give away, but Exit still holding
you have
things
to wait.
down on this A site.
Yeah, but Yetije's gone one step further, and Hero forced onto site. They don't know what's going on in heaven, but as they can, the operator gets killed. So it's Hero at the back of site. You know he's a good anchor. Can he do it once again? Man. It's a one-on-one, and he's hoping Chloric gets here soon and doesn't even need to. Oh, okay, maybe he does. 30 HP on Crystalli.
You have to plant.
With 15 seconds
left.
Plant now.
Plant now!
A tap, hoping to bait out a peak. It does, but it also baits out his own doom. Navi answers straight back.
Yeah, it's a fight that he can't win. And another gun round for Navi. Who's counting at this point? But as I was saying,
honestly,
maybe
not
a
a terrible
slight lack
round.
of discipline in the mid-round.
I think they kept the up though,
Young
but
team,
honestly,
aggressive
not
team.
terrible. If
These
we
are
just
the
win
sorts
this
of things
one,
that you expect to happen,
then they'll
especially
be
as
on
the
a big
roster
eco.
is just starting out. Really,
Shot
this is
from
their
here.
honeymoon period. But I was impressed with the way that things were handled on the whole, Cairo. And what FUT need to be doing essentially is just baiting out that util, looking for those fights in isolation. They've got Sop with a dash to do it. They've got Zeus and his TP.
Yeah, they got a Ruxic judge.
Sociable is starting to rack up some of these ult orbs.
Yeah, that he is. But at the same time, right,
You got Soul
gotta
Rolled
pick your
here as
poison.
well.
Do you want to execute into the Vise, or do you want to execute into the Siege?
I think the most interesting detail that I'm seeing from this round so far from FUT is that Zeus is actually the one on the Outlaw. Usually it was Sop using the scoped weapons. He's rifle in hand, part of this pack of players that is slowly pushing towards the A site.
We've got the nerfed Outlaw as well.
But not merged with the spike just yet. It's both of the duelists heading into the open arms of Ruxic with the judge.
That's crazy. He didn't
He doesn't
shoot.
bite. He doesn't give away his
That's
position.
crazy.
And
He
doesn't
didn't
give
shoot.
away the gun, most importantly.
They also rotate off the back of it. I mean, Exit now backfilling market. You've got two players holding on B main. Navi are in a decent position to defend this B side.
Why is that Vice Wall though? Why is it so
Defend
deep if
mid,
they're
most
playing
importantly,
heavy strong
as
side
that is
B?
the main arm of the push, but nobody's going to bite. So it's Chloric on the old spot. Oh, but he's just been easily cleared by it in the end. FUT just straight out onto site.
Oh, Vice Wall actually allows the
What?
FUT to come
You know
through.
he's gonna
Hero quick
swing,
double,
bro.
And with the Steel Guardian online, it's everything Navi could have hoped for and more. That's until FUT snatch it right back from them. Rez online brings it to a 3-on-2.
You don't have time for this.
Navi, as the spike is looking to go in, there's only 10 seconds to do it, and Sivov is the savior.
Can't win these scrappy rounds. We can't win a scrappy round. You know he's gonna swing. Why is there a Vice Wall there, man?
It just
Think.
comes through the setup that Navi have. Hero's Wall allows that flood, and it really becomes
Why are you
trap. Sprung so easily, it becomes a little bit worrying when the wall goes down. So well played by Navi.
I mean, how often do you see teams flood out of CT into stairs? Hero's Wall enabling that.
Gee, David, I'm
Gets
not
the
sure
ult
we're gonna
off
have
before he
time to get to
passes.
these, to be honest.
52,500
If the side keeps
Two
breaking.
from two. FUT
Now we're on an
reduced to
eco.
pistols.
Every time there's an
Yes,
eco swing
Sociable
round, we've lost.
has the run it back,
Literally
but the
every.
ult
I
you
mean,
really want
obviously
is
on split we just
Zeus's.
got destroyed, but
He's hoping to get a hold of this
London
AOR,
was a
but
fluke.
as Navi pull back on this initial aggression, he should be able to take it.
Navi giving absolutely nothing away. Zeus will get the tour de force. But you're hoping that people peek into you, and I don't think Navi's going to do that. They're playing around their setups.
That's the FUT game plan as well, and Navi just haven't offered an inch. Here's Exit.
oh, there's your main threat gone.
There is your exit.
Yeah, Zeus shown the door. Oh, he wants a little more, and actually it's a tag onto Sociable through Sabrosa, down to 34. And your win conditions in this round, if your FUT, have already evaporated. So it's at this stage in the game, Cairo, where my concerns posture towards
I mean,
FUT
obviously
and that
this
of the
this
decks
comp is difficult to
discussed
attack
in
into.
detail only continue to ramp up.
More delay, more issues for FUT. Has a pistol round.
You gotta start defaulting
into
not
this position.
as a
You
team
can't
though.
help but feel this is another rifle round that's going to go Navi's way.
Certainly feels like it. Hero
That's lovely.
on the list again.
Stream your reaction
Present
to the
on
Messi
B
versus
site,
Saka
in-zone
game with
flawless for him to
Sideshow.
check off. Navi taking
No, I'll be
early
out.
lead here after losing the pistol yet again.
Yeah, Stop is having like an
It
all-time bad
will be
game.
another full buy, but it gets to a point where if they're not able to find this one, then you start to look towards the coaching staff for answers yet again.
Yeah.
They've been great for
0
adaptations
and
in
5.
the
I mean,
past,
yeah,
but
he's
it
just
feels
having
like
a
right now,
worst game
the
of his
team
life.
is static.
I think that's a compliment realistically for FUT in terms of that. They're just not shooting back. When have you seen a FUT team since this roster's inception at the start split one? Where is Ruxic off to? He's like a clay pigeon, just being shot down. Seaborg
Okay,
wants to
you
fight
give
here
Sop a
as
free
well,
one?
but
I'll
Sop's
take
gonna
it.
answer that immediately. So 2 players to the good, and Navi, they have to try and hold on to this A site.
Wild set piece to start, but it has rocked them back. Ops in the feed now.
Give them a chance.
Exit getting the better of Sop. And he's actually dived into the site here with the shorty. Gonna put the mask back on eventually and try and play Hero back in.
And hell, there's the next one.
Good trade,
but the
you know where he
trade
is.
good. So it's a 2v1 for Exit to clutch up. Still does have his one flash. And his decoy to try and play around. Is those steps real? It seems as if the players on foot won't bite. I mean,
What's the actual fuck? Why did one of them have a stinger? What are they doing?
Punishment from FUT of that initial mid play. It was a wall up on the Radianite box.
I mean, if they're just going to give us a free round, I mean, I'll absolutely take that. What on earth is bro doing?
What type of an angle he was looking for? Maybe just something to catch FUT off guard. But you can kind of see the confidence in the play. Navi going for this sort of stuff. FUT a lot more direct after those opening kills, though, and just it's those openings which they haven't had up until this point.
Of course, it felt like the straw that broke the camel's back for Navi. They just used the momentum to really roll their way in towards A. But it's a similar scoreline to what happened on
Sage dead.
Split.
That's big.
Sociable has managed to find Seavoff, but I was going to say FUT found the 5th round, and then Navi got the rest.
Sure. I think that this is the thing. FUT have had a couple of times now, this round and the previous, where they are getting the opening kill. So,
okay, this is better. This kind of like slower default both sides is better. Fortunately, for whatever reason, they've read it hard.
Exit will be arriving, Hero through short. It's Ruxic tucked away in Wine that has to go big.
Please be aware of Wine.
Top still has his dash, his movement abilities. It's a good molly. And Ruxic does try to TP out. Exit's missed. And the trade not there. FUT have the A site should they want it, and they certainly do, especially with Sop's blades. Denial of any guns. Still, you have to be scared of that duelist.
Nice. You survived the Vice ult too.
And now into the retake. Chlorix still has the dart up. Hero a flash. Spam plays him in, but nothing to go for.
I mean, that spam was decent there. Doesn't quite finish out, and now he's trying to run
nice.
to
Let's
the
go.
hills, but the hills
Come on, we're back. We're back.
And now has a one-round advantage for FUT.
We're back.
Yeah, FUT retaking the lead for themselves, and I gotta say, I'm impressed with the patience, especially on the coach side. We were saying maybe we were starting to arrive in timeout territory, but they've held their nerve, clearly thinking that the plan was good enough. And it's just playing a slower game, waiting for the kills.
Get the op out of Exit hands.
Showing a bit of overconfidence now, perhaps, in some of the duels that they're taking. You see the punishment come through.
They're on an eco.
Trap destroyed.
But their first eco that hasn't come off a pistol, I think.
I was going to say they are
strong.
Oh my god, man. They are 6 strong towards that side in terms of player numbers from either side.
Straight.
And Heroes put it down to 5.
We walk straight into their one rifle.
So
and take 3 1v1s versus their one rifle.
I mean, Yetish is going to be able to steal the spike away. And Zeus, deep through mid, goes elsewhere, but into the arms of Exit.
What a disaster, man.
Who's just on a classic.
Where's Korak off to? Off to the shops.
Certainly trying to get out of harm's way.
Yeah, no, Ruxic as well. All right, that's another. There are a couple of pistols in here. This would be a 1 versus 5, though. Yetije gets another. 1 versus 3 as he's now 2 kills deep, but all the remaining players on the Navi side are here on A.
Yeah, and when they do peek out, it will be an Omoda Thrifty for Navi. All even once again. As I said, after all has it, we're expecting even halves.
Yeah, that is true. Slight lean towards the defender side, though, and I think you have to consider that with Navi's
That's my IGL. That's my IGL. That's my IGL. My duelist walking before a drone. My IGL just swinging out on his own.
To get what they're looking for, and then I think you flip it over to the defender's side. Definitely concerns about how they'll be able to deal with the chamber, the jet.
They're on an eco.
Once they
and you
get
just
up
give them
and
that.
running with snipers.
Give them a free round.
Looking at it here, FUT wanting to go for another direct play. It's straight into the double sentinel
Omenal.
on B, however.
Yeah, nicely set up. Good dart. Sop can't capitalise. And Exit is well.
Why is the Omenal so fucking late?
I mean, denied any entry.
I was...
FUT just picking the wrong side.
Crystales died from fucking ulting from here. Oh my god, because the fucking op pushes down short and you die here. Brother, you can't be that shit. Why do you need to ult from here? Why can't you do it from back here? What are you doing?
At least in its current state, a 5th queued up for Navi as the rest of FUT are still just biding their time in B main. An additional ult for Sociable brings him 1 away from another run it back.
Oh wait, that was their Sovereign. We didn't even ult. Why aren't we ulting? Ult them back!
Still
I mean, that makes it better. I thought that we ulted.
So is the ability to shoot.
Why aren't we ulting when we're doing a full B exec? He was revealed. Or did he not have it? A mistake? Holy, what are they doing?
FUT could find themselves at an even spot.
It's just a random spam. It's brought the ult online. Sociable can close the distance on the site and
Spike,
find
though.
House. Navi need to duel back, and they are.
Yeah, Rooksik.
Gotta fight him, man.
Needs to be careful. Denies the run it back, and
Run
Exit
out on
gets
your
the
own,
kill.
bro.
Now, I was going to say Sociable has to re-entry the site and won't be given the opportunity. Exit's up once again.
Talk about discipline. Perfectly approached in the closing stages there by Navi, not to get ahead of themselves. Exit has the perfect op line to stop the cross from stairs. This replay is exactly what I'm talking about. Sop is the only player who can get into the site there. Everyone else from Navi part of this blockade. And on the whole, the macro's been pretty damn good from them on defense so far. It's just in these micro details where FUT have the edge as you expect them to.
I wonder though, I mean, maybe we can come back to this conversation. The rounds at hand. There's 3 in the mixer, 4 FUT in terms of rifles, and they're trying to make their way down mid.
Yeah, Exit was initially there with the operator, but gives it up after the reveal.
And no matter where FUT want to go, there is a Navi player waiting to deny.
Yeah. Chloric with an Odin in short. Exit playing from hell. He's already spammed out Zeus before he rounds the corner. Criminal from that position, and he'll continue to do so through the button. Door goes up behind it. Spike caught in transition, and Hero on another signature flank. They'll fall into his lap as he finds
We are getting
2.
destroyed by Hero on these fucking wraparounds, man.
Has so much at hand if he is to task past these final remaining 4 players on the Navi side. They can extend their advantage for the first time in what has been a real pendulum swing of rounds.
It's not the gun you want either if you're yet to shoot.
Yeah.
It's not even getting the spam through, unfortunately.
There's another wall there. Now, Exit is just lofted up in heaven. He's not quite caught wind of Yetajay. Yetajay's going to let him know, though. It's a noisy, noisy boy with that Odin. And Exit wraps it up in the end. 6-4, 2-round cushion. You're smiling. What's so funny? Noisy boy?
No, it's fair enough.
Childish, mate.
Listen. Anyway, moving on. We're back to rifle versus rifle. Yetajay's the real difference maker so far from FUT. He's 11-7, 4 in front of anybody close to him.
What can Angel do? Come stage? He can't.
I don't know. Did anyone else hear that?
Hopefully not.
Not me.
What on earth was that? What can Angel do? Brother. We need a fucking rethink here. I'm not sure this comp is the way to go. I genuinely don't know why they don't lean into more Zeus Waylay. I feel like it works for them on other maps. Not that I'm like against Phoenix in principle, but I think Sage is a pretty good counter to FUT because they're not the kind of like you got to throw in some fucking fakes or play really slow.
FUT have work to do.
And FUT are just not that team.
I think honestly 4 rounds is fine for now, but anything extra is absolutely complementary to this attack side, like you said. Especially considering what they're playing.
So, like you can't have Sop go bot frag.
I have to see how they do when the roles reverse, but with the timeout now behind us, let's see if that's offered them any clarity. It's this Op Odin combination again with a mid focus from Navi. plenty of players interested as FUT are looking to split the A site, but it's into the Sentinels again.
Yeah, I mean, so far Navi's setups have been so spot on every single time. It feels like they've got plans on plans. And Hero this time, very rarely do we see him miss out. A Hunter's Fury to get that shot space. There is a denial through the wall, so still stalled out our FUT.
Yeah, but I think FUT can re-engage here with some comfortability. Ruxic playing from heaven. There's no one from Navi here with feet on
Yes,
site.
thank you for watching the fucking reflank.
Hold down this space and anchor it.
Yeah, this is a big 1 versus 1.
Why are you not watching it?
Advantage towards Navi, and a retake with a dimensional drift. All the information is going to be there. Navi have pushed all the chips to the middle of the field, and at the end, it feels like Navi are the ones who are going to come out on top. Sociable trying to make it work with just the classic, but Navi fling everything at him. Crystalli, yeah, he's able to get one, but it's a drop in an ocean of Navi kills.
Like, I thought that this guy was left here to literally just watch this
It's a
reflank.
fantastic round from Navi. Again, just knowing when it is they need to take fights, when to drop back. Hero gets caught at the first
Get the first kill, yeah, man. I mean, yeah, just not aware. Like, they've done that to you multiple times across both maps, and you're still completely fucking clueless.
Quite the proficiency on this agent when, as we say, it only makes up 5% of his entire agent pool.
I swear to God, I think I'm the best Euro player. I did something insane.
Forget best player in the world, best Euro player for now seems to be good enough.
I mean,
as it's sending Navi towards a series win in their opening game. 1 round left to play in this half. They're heading into the Vice again.
Yeah, I mean, it just seems like they can't escape. Sop, though, has not missed when it comes to entry kills, let's be honest, doing his fair share. But so have Navi when it comes to flooding. And you look at that backside B, it's going to be a real issue.
Warlock from Sivov as well. He can join in the fight here from site 2 if he likes.
That's if he's going to get the chance. If FUT even want to keep going on B, it seems to be the case.
Recently, I've been reading a lot of Valorant books and watching some documentaries.
That's a terrible wall.
That delve into the finer points of Valorant in regards to
Oli is wall trolled
techniques that adult-pated simpletons probably wouldn't understand. It allows me to understand
Shut the fuck
game
up!
on a deeper level, to rise above the casual.
How bullshit, you're getting time out for 10 minutes for that.
Of the wall, in fact. It's going to be retaking from Speedway. But Sivov nowhere near the rest this time. Nothing to skew the odds. FUT with a 5th round, I think, would be absolutely huge for their efforts here.
But if Navi can deny the players getting out at the very least, you're looking at all 4 players. Not really.
It's the last round, Cairo.
Yeah, they don't need a repurchase, Cairo, because the half's going to end after this one, mate. Lock in! Lock in their 5th round here.
Oh dear, Hazza. I mean, it's a nice recovery from FUT, let's be honest. But with that being said, let's have a listen on what Coach Vlad had to say ahead of the match.
Right, 5 on attack against this comp, isn't too bad.
Coach Vlad, you just told me the guys from FUT are feeling a bit nervous today. That really surprises me. Why?
I mean, we haven't been playing any officials for like 3 weeks, and it's the first time we created this roster. And always, it's always a bit nervous to debut day for a stage, you know.
But as a coach, surely you're like, guys, this is a great thing to have a bit of a breather so we can actually work on the new map pool?
Yeah, I mean, of course, like that breather gave us a lot of opportunity to explore some new things, which of course we will show hopefully, and we're ready for it, but it's just a match day nervousness as always.
Now, do you want to show those new things against Navi today, or do you want to hold back a bit?
I mean, every game is like a final game for us, so we're of course going to show everything we have.
We saw Zeus take things to the next level in London, and he's been part of the team since 2024. Do you think maybe he saw the performance from SOP and he was like, I've got to match this guy?
Of course, there's a in-house competition between them, which is like crazy, because like one of them always drops plus 25, and that's a good thing for a coach to have a guy like that. And there's 2 of these guys, you know. The rest of the players, of course, they're sometimes dropping 25, but they're always in the race. But like, jokes aside, Doan felt much relieved after Sop arrived, because like on attacking side, he used to be kind of alone when taking the space. And
what is
right
this
now
fucking
they're
music,
double
man?
in the
Turn
space,
it down.
So that's a good
This
thing.
is
They're a band of
Valorant.
brothers.
Lord of
Thank you very
CBT,
much.
thanks for the 17 months.
On TMV's Soul 7 is all Navi get.
I'm not too sure about that. That would be one hell of a half of Valorant if they flawlessly win from here. Although, like, it is possible. If Navi are like dog shit on their attack side and don't know what they're doing, it is possible with this comp to be completely awful on attack side. I'm not saying that Navi will be, but like when you play this comp and you don't know what you're doing, or like you haven't, figured stuff out particularly well, like it is rough. It is rough. Like, because getting through the chokes is tough with this
one
comp.
of our top cut teams from EMEA in London. A half separating them in a series win, of course. And
Again, I need to see this guy not be fucking -4.
He's a bit of a slow roller with that double senti.
What team are you looking forward to see
to
playing
see what
most?
he can keep doing with this Yoru.
Good question.
FUT have set up with players ready to take fights on the extremities. The only issue that I would have with that is
I don't know,
being
honestly.
ready to
This is
overwhelm B.
Valorant.
Alexander, thanks for the 14 months. I mean, if Navi weren't playing FUT, I might have said Navi.
Priority on the Sage Res.
Because I mean, I know
in terms of
Sideshow's big on
ults.
Navi, but
So again,
I am as well, I think.
style expected
Kretsky,
from
thanks
here.
for the sub. I mean, I want to see Lev
Those
play again, to
players
be
start
honest.
to emerge through Link. Sop catches vision, but can't deal.
Kind of just
any
interested in
damage.
Lev
So
right now.
filling in
RTTV, thanks for the 7 months as well.
Navi
Never
actually
seen
gonna
you
play straight
tilting and
into his
giving
hands. A
timeouts
flash
so
through the smoke from
easily
Exit
smile.
cancelled. No, goes through dry,
one
but
for
still
one.
finds one on the way.
Yeah, it's an even trade overall.
this on the
Duelist
Yoru
for
but
Duelist,
patch?
Flash
It is,
for
yeah.
Flash, but the players trying to overwhelm Crystalli now, through in towards Market.
Nice,
and
we've
FUT
got the
collapse
reflank
on
this
it
time.
Through mid as well.
Sop
They've
instantly
not missed
ints
a beat on
straight
these
to where his
pistols so
teammate
far,
is.
Cairo. And it is a 3 versus 2 in their favor as things stand, but Hero has the information on Crostali. Cornered as he is, does claim the kill. Spike still here, held at an impasse, arm's length right now as there's no vision to plant
Oh my
this.
god.
Oh.
Both of them just give away the space.
Yeah, but they'll think this is B. I thought for a minute Ruxic would have gone A. Instead, no. It will be where we thought it was. 20 seconds remaining. Soon to be 45 in terms of post-plant.
Why?
The
That's
Sheriff
so bad, man.
finds one, and it's actually his own flash which stops him from taking that second jewel. Damage from Zeus, but Ruxic still dominating his own smoke here in stairs. He's the healthy one of the two, and overstep is unwise in this position.
No, as both players jump out together, and Zeus does not convert. FUT's fourth
What is
pistol.
Sop doing,
It
man?
will
I
be
mean,
Navi
he's
to find the
cost
first.
us this game. He's
Could
played
that
so
be the
shit.
killing blow in this
Why
second
do you
half?
have to walk through that
Certainly
wall?
feels like it's shaping up that way. Really
Where are you
well-read
going?
2 versus 2 from what you would now consider the old guard, the stars of this Navi team that have kept their place. Hero, a huge transfer talked about from the 2024 off-season, and Ruxic
Throwing pistol
equally
rounds.
so.
I mean, genuinely,
But it's
it can't
also
happen.
the
You
new
can't
boy on
throw
the block
pistol
who is
rounds.
showing up the most. 15 kills to his name. Hero obviously 17.
Throwing other rounds is bad enough, but throwing pistols is like
the one which Navi waited
giggery illegal.
to have in the lineup, now showing the
Why is he
impact.
going alone?
Sivov
Stop, why are
can
you
be counted
baiting
there
now?
as well.
Don't fucking
Everyone
do
on the
that
Navi
shit and then
side
bait.
brawling through B. It's another one of these wacky second rounds where Crostali's found a couple for his troubles. Navi still firmly have their sights set on this B take, and with Yetajay now the rear guard wrapping back around towards the switch, there isn't a way back in.
Last player standing.
Yeah, the 3 rifles sitting ready on Navi's side.
You're out, man. Let Zeus take a fight
Zeus's
first.
headhunter can't hunt a lot. So Navi are 1 away from double digits.
And they have done so.
Ints around,
right
baits
out
around.
of the other side of the opening 12, Cairo. The timeline and the trends continue to favor them, as you can see. FUT have really struggled to turn up to this game.
ASAP
Whether
Cocky,
that's a
thanks for the 3
lead or
months.
not, I'm not too sure. We'll have to see how things transpire, as this one's not done yet. It is a first full buy for the Turkish #1 seed.
But it also feels like a full buy for Navi with the rifles and the shields that they've got in play.
Zeus and Sop under the arch, looking to combine and create something for them here as Sivov already has the res online into this bonus. Information circling back now to the defenders.
Can't
as
let them
Navi
through the
have
choke that
emerged
easily,
from
guys.
B main. Trying to get out onto the site, but Sop finding one blind through the smoke with Spam. Glory back up on his feet, and the follow-up isn't there.
Yeah, still not able. It's Exit to fill the kill feed next.
Why?
Helping each other out, playing as a team. And now it's all just Zeus left alone.
Spy carrier's already
They don't know how to play against the
only needs
comp
to
either.
delay from main.
Yeah, a 2 versus 1. One that Rooksy, you can see, wants to take that fight. Cloric at the back of Boathouse, nearly gets caught out. Rooksik swings round and gives Navi double digits. Hazard there on the cusp of something special.
Yeah, the bonus round in the bag for Navi, and as Mini was hypothesizing in the build-up to this one, sometimes when FUT lose, they lose heavy, they lose hard, and they are on the receiving end of a blowout right now.
This is
You can see the frustration.
Blinkers, thanks for the 12 months.
Much more stoic expression.
This is just a straight go next. Like, your team is just playing dog shit. What can you do?
Got to keep it together here. 5-round lead. Sops Marshall just
I mean, he's just been so bad.
ripped to shreds.
It's insane how
He's
bad
had no
Sop has
luck
played.
today.
Yeah,
No luck.
it
I mean,
feels
he's
like
played
dogs,
dog
just
shit.
Attacking scraps.
He's like his
Navi,
decisions have been dog shit, and his aim has been dog shit. And normally his aim will get him out of some of his bad decisions. He'll always have bad decisions because he thinks he can beat everyone. But if you can't aim either,
He
like,
has just not had a chance
it don't
to
matter.
contribute
Like,
so
you can't
far.
go off site.
At least those presented have all gone astray. Zeus the next to step up to the plate. It is a similar conclusion. Exit is on fire right now. And Navi on the charge, just 2 rounds away as it stands. Looking to wrap up this series with a clean sheet. Sociable has recovered a rifle, but that's about all. It's looking like a done deal in my eyes, Cairo.
Yeah, it feels like it. Sociable's given it his best bets, and to be honest, nice ultimate orb collection for the next round, but it feels like small like conditions in this map. Navi know exactly what they need to do to win this out.
FUT moving the needle in increments. Navi, the ones with their foot on the gas pedal.
It is done.
Second timeout used, and still Navi not having to press the panic button almost once in this series.
I don't know how they've come. I mean, yeah, maybe it was just the break. Maybe it was the break, and now they just don't know how to play an official or something. I don't know, but yeah, this is about as bad as it gets. I think you are seeing the floor right now. Again, less so this map. The bigger worry for me is Split. Like, they're just not very good at that map. But
be grateful. The match is so quick. You get to watch the second game before the England game. It's not coming home.
Well, I still might have to leave after the third map. I mean, the game is very fast, though. You're right. I'll probably need to leave in about...
Thank God we're still here.
hour and a
I
quarter.
thought they will lose before the 10 minutes end. Don't be gloomy, East Timor. Navi are the Stage 2 Grand Finalist. You guys can shit stomp some poopy teams to farm champs points. Chin up.
That's a crazy step.
Time Navi went to champs.
So you're telling me there's a chance?
I'm telling you there's a chance. I
Oh,
won't
dear.
fence it on that.
Okay. Okay, well, we'll see
Wait,
if
what's
that
happened
is
to
the
Nat?
case. They need to get by FUT first. And this next round could all but confirm at least overtime in
Well,
this.
is that the king of the joke
So we're
boats
going to see a
Kyrocasts on the
very
booth?
early
And is
Phoenix
that the king
ultimate
of
that
rock
Robo
has a
used to
right
clear
next
B
to
main.
him?
And at the
Holy
same
moly,
time,
we've
Navi
been blessed
react.
with
We're going to
brilliance,
take A
yippee.
with a nice entry kill. Sop not cleared though, and that's an issue.
And Sociable
tucked
came
away
over
ahead
from
of
Navi. Him and
how much
FUT
can he find
London
from
had a
this
party,
position?
but he forgot
How
to give
much
his
of a
message
chance is he
exits
gonna
here.
get?
We won't see map 3.
Waiting for an extension, maybe more than anything else.
Yeah, well, with the spike, and he's going to take that fight. Players
The
have
coaches
seen
thought
him.
Navi were too
Unfortunately,
shit,
he's
so
not
they
hit the mark.
replaced
When
his
have we
Sop
ever
with his
seen
evil
that?
twin brother
Sop at
Sop
least
who
gets
can't
one
shoot.
C-ball, but on top of the wall goes here once again, and Sop looking to be the man to try and dismantle this post plan. Exit within hell, looking to be the nightmare that FUT Roo. Oh, he's just in the middle of the site. Where's he going? Rooksik and Chloric from main.
Not ready yet.
2v2, but players on spike. Chloric trying to play in front of his dart. It's up to Rooksik now, and we know how good he can be with a rifle. Hasn't seen Sop, gets him. Oh, the spam! He didn't get it! Oh,
Deaf,
mate!
blind,
Full
deaf
stick!
and paralysed
so
Sop.
Crystali has tossed a lifeline for FUT, not to mention Sop. 3 kills picked up by the young gun. Still in his rookie year, of course, but we've seen how he burst onto the scene and a return to form, a much-needed one for their hopes in this map and series.
He really does feel...
Oh, wow.
He really does feel like that mercurial talent, right?
Sounds like someone stepped on a cat's tail. Awful.
Can't shoot
Well,
a
the players
dart.
cleared out of A main, so a
Can't
question
shoot a
mark
fucking
that
dart.
FUT aren't necessarily willing to answer immediately.
So bad.
Crystali looking to hold down B himself.
I mean, Zeus on Chambers had no impact either.
This just looks like a cut and dry BX.
I mean, this is the thing. FUT don't have a surplus of utility either to defend these site hits with, like Navi. So everybody utility has to hit, and Sop with the blades already has done so. Free space in Boathouse for Exit to try and drift into. Flash to tee himself up, but Crystali
That was a bit
cuts out the
ambitious from
issue.
Exit.
And again, it's this duo of Sop and Crystali that are making the difference. But FUT are not safe
This
just
team
yet.
has
Round
no
yet
idea when to
conclude
stop.
as Navi bounce back with 2 kills.
You don't need to be aggro when you're up 2 players.
Nowhere to be seen. Hazel's a chance now. Onto the B site they go, and Yetishi has so long to rotate in.
Looks like Rooksik's actually just going to step over the mark here. Full disrespect onto Zeus. Knows that he can win that fight with his chest.
Now that France is out, I will have to root for England for the first time in 40 years. Pray for me.
This is
Slips into
Valorant.
Speedway.
707 Ira, thanks for the
Chloric's
15
gun barrel
months.
not yet spotted from the
Always
boathouse,
believe
but
in
it's
the
only a
Master's
matter of
debuff.
time. Yetish smoke down onto the spike. He can try and play for half here at the very least. Chloric only has 1 shot, so someone has to fight through this in the end. It's Chloric
Another
to stick
terrible
the muzzle
round
there.
lost from trying to get
Pull
pro.
the
Like
trigger
again,
and
it's your
finish it
IGL.
off.
I don't know what to
12
say. If
rounds
your
on the
IGL is
board,
doing
Navi
that, then
just won
you just
away.
gotta fucking go
I mean,
next week.
after the
Well, not even next week.
performances
Couple
in
days.
London,
Couple days and hope that
FUT
they
now
fucking
in stage 2 leave
whatever
a lot to be
happened today,
desired,
they don't do
and
again.
put a
Like,
lot
their
blood
aim
into
is
the
pretty
water, let's
dog
be
shit
honest,
today. Like
within
Zeus
their
should
group.
get that kill. Like he's solo swinging through a smoke.
Got to be thinking about
No
team
util
vitality at the top
on
of the points
fucking
race
land.
as well. FUT giving them a chance to take that advantage themselves outright as we look towards champs. But as you say, this has not been the FUT that we remember so far. Sop to make the difference, and he does at the start of this critical round.
Take flight.
He needs to be the difference maker. He needs to be what FUT need. Ultimate's in, Navi are ready.
Yetish, that first line of defense, no follow-up. You can see Sociable trying to play in behind, but Sop's already gone down. The captain sinking with his
Alright,
ship.
Cooper, thanks for the 5 months.
Everything that FUT built over these last couple of months,
Yippee.
slipping
Did
through
you
their
do anything
fingertips
with
as
the hair? It
Navi are
looks so
here to
different
take
somehow.
their first series win of the stage. It's got to be Hero now, though. Zeus has done brilliantly, and Crystali is there to save them at the death again. Play will be extended.
Yeah, for 1 round more at least. Navi maybe seeing the lights shining a little bit too bright there and getting distracted, trying to force the issue.
What is he doing? Like actually, what is that play?
I mean, nice utility overall. It's just this.
What is he
hindsight
doing?
Clear.
It's stuff like the protocols too that maybe FUT aren't scrubbed up on with this composition on the map, having made the change Sociable on the Phoenix. See it there, in no way to help his team. Heavy mid-fight. This is a ridiculous sword to die on, but FUT are making it work. They found the kills, man advantage. Do they want more? Of course they do. And Zeus gets it. Yetish as well. Brilliant reveal. Yet another round in the bag for FUT. And a very different look.
Feels like the sleeper agent has finally been activated. FUT are actually starting to hit and remember exactly who they are, rolling up the sleeves. If they have to fight, they will. They'll brawl with you. Fisticuffs in mid is what ends up winning out. More of that, please, if you're a FUT fan.
It's a good round from
But
Zeus.
You don't expect them to double down and go for the same play. It's still showing that they have full faith in their grand design. As again, we're seeing these pair of players work the periphery as
They did use rest that round
Zeus
too, so
in
that's
the
good.
middle of the map. TP available. And Navi pushed onto a mixed buy here. This is not the round you expect them to win this series.
Oh, Yetiji already denying
Who's that
Exit
flash
any
for?
opportunity, so this feels like a round that's already over and done with.
Yeah, you can see that there's been some thought put into how they want to play the Phoenix as well. Molly lineup, straight out of the Andrew TikTok onto the ult orb there. Flash to force the players into his sight.
Teleport's ready.
While there is a Vandal on Rooksik,
Why?
he would have to put up an abnormal play here for something to happen.
He is an abnormal player. And unfortunately, that is all she wrote for the round. Within 3 are FUT.
Yeah. And at what point, Cairo, I flip the question now to you. Is the
They're gonna take a timeout. Come on.
At what
Why
point?
did you say it like that?
At what point
I
do
don't
we
know about
start to believe again, should I say?
Right, you got to get
I
Zeus
think
and
we're
up. You know that they're gonna slow it
at this
down.
point in time,
Buy
Navi
Zeus and
have
up.
2 timeouts
Get him
to
pushed up
use
somewhere.
in the next 3 rounds. So I'm thinking, timeout.
Yeah, there's one.
Thank you.
Get Zeus and up. They're gonna slow it down. Get him pushed up in B main. Get him killing Hero. As soon as Hero's dead, we'll win. Go Dart. I mean, what else do you even have? You could send the Phoenix over there too if you want. Get your chamber pushed up. With a TP back on B. Rotate across. Get heavy B main with an op.
Stage the last couple of maps, and it looks like stylistically, Navi have a way that they want to play with some of these double senties.
Come on.
It's looked good so far on Ascent.
Come on.
Just one round required from this attack side, and that's the perilous thing. It can be
Do
difficult to get that last one here. And I mean, look at FUT coming out of this timeout, something really aggressive prepared, straight into tiles from the barriers. A bit of a switch up on the Vision Strikers of old.
Yeah.
Navi are right where they would want them.
An exit from top mid is probably the scariest prospect if you're a FUT fan. And unfortunately, that's a nice blaze ball. This is a nice iteration of the Vision Strikers, but unfortunately, there is absolutely
you
0
lucky
targets to
bastard.
hit. And, oh, Seebov is just... Oh, Rooksix just came out of nowhere and from CT using his own ultimate.
Yeah, from the shadows. It leaves Sop behind in an awkward spot. He
Yetu
kills
also
Glorik
died, though,
mid-drone.
to the same
In the
guy.
meantime, Rooksik has shut down Yetije. And Exit finds his man. Sop,
What on-
come
what-
out of the
why
corner.
have-
Navi on the warpath.
They're on the
Literally
final
just lost to
stretch,
one
Azza.
guy.
The last 100 meters. Spike
What a
can go
fucking
down.
terrible
It's just Zeus in
call, though.
1
Why a
versus 4.
Tiles Crunch?
Spike planted.
Tiles Crunch with a Phoenix ult that
Navi,
has to go.
how
They're
many
so
times
slow.
has this potential team not lived up to that mantle? How many times has that roster rebuild not made the difference? It looks like they're in peak form right now, when it matters at the business end of the year. What a statement to send. by
You know
taking
they're going to
one of
play
the top
slow.
2 teams
They're
from
not going to be
EMEA
pushed up at
in
the barriers.
London
They're going to be fucking
in straight
slow
sets
defaulting. You
in
know
your
that.
opening series. Zeus, the last man standing. He drops into the site and lets them know where he is. Navi closing in. They know exactly what this means.
Dog shit. Dog shit game. Terrible game from everyone, I think. I think everyone deserves a bit of blame there, but fuck me. Well, I'll definitely get to watch the next one. I'm not sure. Probably there'll be a 15-minute break if I had to guess. Fucking hell. What a terrible... What did SOP go in the end there? -14. I mean... they did get blown out in that game. Is that his worst performance on FUT? I would probably bet so. In terms of... I mean, probably overall, but definitely in terms of kills. It was -8 against NRG. He was -13 against Heretics in the game they got stomped in. That was 4 maps though, but still somehow worse. Yep, that's his worst game on FUT. -14. Not his worst rating, but his worst KD. And it felt like it. Like, holy fuck. Hero was +17.
Hello, I like money.
Newglands, thanks for the... What the fuck is try? Tie... something? Yeah, I need to do a ton of VFLs now. They works, okay. Wait, is Lohan playing for Nats? Is that actually true? I mean, that game's going to be over straight away as well then. Why is Nats not playing? He's sick. Bro, I mean, they're about to fucking get destroyed. For personal reasons? Yeah, they don't have a fucking chance. No, Lohan will not go fucking positive. Yeah, this will be a 2-0. If it isn't, that's embarrassing. The gap from Nats to Lohan should be pretty gigantic. Why ain't Sliggy playing? Right, we got a lot of these to get through, so let's just do it. But you got Sevov and Chloric, who actually only got 10 and 7. I mean, that's actually a little disappointing. You picked the wrong players. Anyone with heroes popping off. Right, what were the teams that I said? Crew, good. Is a schedule... The problem is, I don't think this is showing the schedule of the teams, in which case, then, not very helpful. I think Mates is okay as well for this first week, because they play Pacific. Hyunmin IGL. Who the fuck did DRX play? Oh, they got DFM and Secret this week. Actually, yeah, that's not too bad. But then they play Paper X. See, the reason I don't love them is because their 2 good games are in the same week. So, this is the thing, right? Like,
you lose the round, you lose the
Full
game.
Stand, thanks for the 5
FBS
months.
game.
So because FUT play another game this week, this one does not count, right?
Well, if they get a better score, yeah. So the way it works is you get the best score out of however many games you play. Right? So you're always getting the best score. Now, obviously, if teams just play 1 game, you're just getting that score. But if they play 2 games, you're getting whatever their best score out of 2 is. So, like, for instance, this is why I think DRX, like, on paper, you look at the schedule like, oh, shit, look at this. That's good. But in reality, week 1, they're playing both of their easy games in the same week. So you're only getting one of those 2 results.
Do we have to get rid of EMEA players because they have 3 weeks?
Yes, you do. But it's not a bad IGL pick for this week, it must be said. Also got Foxy9. I'm Ringo, thanks for the 27 months.
Hi, Chris. Do us all a favor and
DRX,
knock out the Corrupted this evening.
I mean, I can't do anything about that. But yeah, this is a decent team, I suppose, and obviously Navi have got off to a decent start, so that's probably pretty good as well. So yeah, not terrible. I've got so many to go through. By the way, if you sent one in a sub message, unlucky, I think. Unlucky. Because there's too many. There's too many to read. I literally, like, I'm just gonna go for the bits ones and the actual review redeemed. Because I'll be here, I literally won't have time. Is it broken again? Hold on, let me try and load my team. You gotta get off the website. Get off the website. Let me do these reviews, please. Some of you are gonna get scammed here. I'm not gonna have time to do it all. If you did it late, you're gonna get scammed. I'm warning you now.
Hero and a boot.
Not me, Abu. Just Abu.
No, the one we win, it's me, the other is Abu.
Okay, so one was yours.
Yes.
Okay. So what is about this team that has made it so easy to win against FUT? Did you expect to have this kind of result?
Talk a bit.
England have a chance. England should be favored.
I mean, we just like found our rhythm a lot. I think like everyone like just has like their jobs and like what they need to do and like what they're responsible for, and like it's just easier that way.
It feels like we're seeing Navi grow philosophically quite a lot. Like in the past, you were a very slow team, very methodical. Even now, though, today, it looks very aggressive, even playing like single duelists. Is that something that you and Cloric are working out, Angel? Is that something Coach Salah's come in, or am I talking nonsense?
No. It's like, first of all, it was a very specific map where it like actually makes sense to like fight a lot and bring the fight to them. Yeah, especially on split. But in general, I feel like the kids fit the style much more than previous rosters.
Sure.
So I have to adapt and bring them more reasons and ways to like actually go aggressive. But when it actually like there is a reason behind it, right? When there's a good idea, like I'm not gonna tell when it is, but yeah, sure. It should make sense.
You are also bringing a very important point. Salah is joining you on the booth. Can you tell us a little bit about, because I personally know because I talked to Salah, but I don't think people know like how this comes to be, and you know, like he has a lot of experience.
Yes, he helps me actually a lot. Like he actually does his job very well. He's
unlucky.
Like very hype man. I'm a bit less of a hype like coach, let's say it like this. So he helps me a lot with like actually bringing the team energy up. He helps me with like few maps a lot, like because he was like specialist on few maps, so I always will take his advice. And yeah, like I think he's like one of the most important like additions to the roster.
Yeah, I mean, for me as well, like since he's joined the team, like I feel like he's just only helped me go up, and like he's made me realize just how good I am. I think that's like the main thing, like that he showed me a lot. Like I think his like.
Wait, you didn't know before?
Well, like a little bit, you know.
I mean, I can try. Yes.
Tomorrow.
Surely he'll remember, right?
Is it Exit joining? Is it Cloric coming into IGLing? Salah?
Did you need more time?
To be honest, I think the fact that I give Cloric right now a bit more space to work as AGL, not as a structure, because first split he had to like experience a lot of stuff, go through, learn a lot of rules for AGL, like especially learn the region. And now for this stage, I'm definitely giving him much more like freedom and like to express himself, and it's gonna be more me helping him to give him the tools he uses on the map, basically, yes. And this is probably the biggest difference. Not like it's not more than 30% difference, yeah, but like because there's a lot of other factors, like 5% this, and this. I think it just like the picture is stacking very well right now, at least in my head.
There's a lot of pictures. I think the one coming into this stage, and especially after the later patches that we've had, the last one being this morning, you guys decide to do a lot of double sentinel, single individual duelist, as we are seeing. I also saw that you left Summit open. That made me a little bit excited, especially with the agents that you're playing. It makes a lot of sense. Are you going to be one of the surprising teams that we have, for example, on that map?
I don't know. Who knows what is surprising? Maybe our comp is the most default one on this map.
Or maybe you set the tone. Maybe you are the one that's to set the meta. Do you think you can be?
We can. Like, it's very hard to tell, I'll be honest with you. Meta changes like 3 times first month. Like
I have high hopes for you and Salah. I think that you have, you know, very great minds, and then you have.
Could we get the first EME Summit? I mean, Liquid might do it, honestly, with a coach, and just hope that they're clueless.
Even if I will joke, it might give up something, so yeah.
Okay.
We're ready to play Summit, as you saw in the video. It's everything I will say.
Well, guys, last question before I let you go. This was great, 2-0, you know, a lot of very positive takeaways. It is not the first time that you have a good start of a season, so please, like, keep it up, keep the emotions up, because next, you're going up against Vitality in just a couple of days. How is it, you know, going from playing week to week and having so much time to prepare into going blind into a team like Vitality that just comes off a couple of global events? And is that scary? Do you feel like you're prepared?
I think it's just a bit unfair, to be honest, because for us it's going to be a second game, for them first, so they obviously have like more reads into like what we are doing. From other side, they played EVC till like very late stages, right? Or yeah, I think like till quarter. So they basically came here like 4 days ago, right?
2 days ago.
2 days
they
ago.
were on my flight, I can
so
tell
yeah,
you.
okay, I'm taking back the unfair part. I wouldn't want to come here 2 days ago. But yes, I think it's just gonna be fun. Like, I don't think, not hyped, not scared, like, just normal game.
I say you pick Summit. I think you get that route.
Actually, I think it's a good move since they had no time to play it at all, right?
I will be here to watch. So I will, like, when you're doing the map veto, I will remind you of that. But thank you very much, guys. It's been an absolute pleasure to.
Well, that was a dog shit start. I remember now why I fucking hate this game. God, this is a shit esport, by the way. Actually, I'm just gonna go watch fucking League of Legends or some shit, I think, from now on. This game's shit. Can only go up from here? I mean, yeah. Yeah, oh! The team loaded. Hold on. Let's try 287. Thing is, I can refund people's VFL reviews. I probably should skip that. I mean, fuck it.
Have you ever considered getting into competitive jelking?
Can't say that I have. Hold on. We can refund those ones. So maybe I shouldn't try those ones. Maybe I should try the ones of the bits. Can't refund the bits. Oh. So many random subs. Try this one. No, you're getting fucked. Get fucked. Unlucky. Unlucky, get fucked. Let's play 3-0. Alright, let's do this. Let's play double duelist. Let's play extreme. Let's play blind. Let me try and remember how good people were in random seasons. 2021 Fnatic. I mean, Durka was insane that year. Gotta be Durka. Gen.G 2023. Now, if I remember correctly, this guy was the highest rated lock-in player. Will it count that or not? I'm going to hope that it does. 2021 crew has to be Kesnit, surely. It's pretty good. That's a good duelist pair. Envy of 2026. Holy shit. I guess I'll go Rossi. I need an initiator from 2023. I guess it's Laz and he'll IGL. For all our coaches.
You lose the round, you lose the game. It's an FPS
If I win,
game.
Alex head coach, pretty good.
Hello, Mr. TMV. I am free from jury duty. Is
Hey,
Navi
six.
good finally?
Laz only a 73. How was Rossi an 81 this year? Okay, we made it to Masters. Runner-up to Eternal Fire. Qualified for Masters 2. So, we are Paper Rex. Qualified for Champs. We're now 8th. Well, Paper Rex are going out 8th. Cousin It, thanks for the 10 months. Is Navi good? Navi were good, to be fair to them. Yes, Navi were good. Man, that's annoying. Let's try it again. See if I can remember who's good. 2026, easy. 2026, Tai Lu. I mean, it's got to be slowly, right? 2022, Loud. I mean, give me Aspas. That's peak Aspas right there. 2024 Koi. I'm actually going to go Shados, I think. That's rough. Okay, 2025 Nongshim. Who's their best player? I guess I'll take Francis and IGL. Or should I just take Danby? But Danby wasn't that good last year, was he? 2024 100 Thieves. Give me Cryo. We got Sean Gares. Don't know who Billy O is. Another 86. I mean, we got. How is Aspas? How is peak Aspas 77? This is the thing. Who is making these ratings? How is peak Aspas? Okay, we get seed 1. We don't lose a game. Top 4 in Manila. We win another regional. 3rd in Masters 2. Okay, this time we're G2. We lose in the grand final. And then go out in groups. Brother.
To the playoffs. The play-ins kick off in week 4, and that's when we got our 4 teams who came from tier 2 who have qualified, and they could find themselves
hell's going on?
literally at chance.
Why was it red?
If they're able to win.
Do VFL, it doesn't work.
But let's talk about the teams we
okay, this one did work. Whoever you are, lucky.
Today, because we've got Team
Double
Liquid,
mates. I mean, they're all playing
this is gonna be
Pacific.
particularly interesting because we saw from the social accounts that Lauren
Extros,
is going
Cryo,
to be
yeah,
subbing
2
in
Game
for
1.
IGL,
I mean,
and
honestly, like the thing is, you're all asking for VFL reviews. Like, I fucking no, I don't know who's good.
Yeah, he knows the call. He's literally walking in front of me right now, and this is the first time that I've ever seen
I think
Lohan
what's
wearing
better
the
than
Team
doing all
Liquid
these VFL reviews, what's better than doing all these VFL reviews is me going through the teams, and I will tell you. I will tell you which teams I think are good and bad.
Shit on my anti-VFL team.
Because I'm not going to get through them all. And plus, I don't even know. Let me tell you, right, you go on, you know your team, and I will tell you whether your team is dog shit by going through the teams. Right? Full sense. If you got full sense,
you lose the round, you lose the game.
then it's thanks for the 8 months. If you got full sense, I think that's fine. I think full sense, they get a tick. Full sense, decent picks. Gen.G plays Zeta this week, so that's fine. They play Zeta Nongshim. Honestly, if you got Gen.G, they play full sense last. Good pick. Stop this shit. El Bolshi, again, 2nd time today. Where are you? 2nd time? 30. Get counting. You say it's working. Okay, hold on. It might be working. But I don't know. At the point, but this is the point. I don't know which teams are good or not. I can't remember. I haven't written them all down. Justin Devad, thanks for the 25 months. How do I fucking know?
How did almighty FUT lose to Navi?
Yeah, Martine's good. They play Pacific. C9, shit. Double 100 Thieves, probably pretty good. Aves. I've also got Aves, so that's good. This is a good team. I mean, double Nongshim against Full Sense first. Also, where the fuck is Fabio? Why is our dates in fucking year first? Who the fuck's writing these dates? See, I could have told you whether double Nongshim is good, because I can go on this and click Nongshim and then go, oh, look, they play Full Sense Gen G week 1. That's pretty good, because it's two, you know, they should win this Gen G game, even if they lose to Full Sense. But they're also getting fucked, because they're having to play super early games after being at EWC. Then they play Global Zeta at RQ. Yeah, it's good. Good. Good picks. Good team. The thing is, you're all asking me now, like, how the fuck do I know? That all your teams are probably shit. Like right now, you'd be saying, oh, FUT, there's some dog shit picks when you pick FUT. Right, I am actually going to ignore the... You can refund the points ones. I'm going to ignore them. Oh, this person did it for the first time as well. I mean, that's rough. I should probably take a look at that one. Premi, I mean, why? I mean, it's called Zetacopium. You're off your fucking mind. I think I don't need to say any more. I don't need to say any more. I mean, I really don't need to say 11-point Lohan. Like, holy fuck, nothing else needs to be said. Right, I just looked at that one. Hackers. Beta. And now it doesn't work again. This is the thing, you say, oh, it'll work. It won't fucking work. I'm better off just going through the teams. And you'll know if your team is shit. Nongshim, good picks. I mean, this guy's picked Zeta. They play Gen G first. Is there a world where they win that? No. Why are you on the Zeta cope? Of all the teams to cope for, they are not the team. I actually think Global are good picks. The reason I think Global is a good pick is because I think they'll beat RRQ. Poutine, thanks for the 29 months. No.
Invest in my company.
But then they get their 2 tough games here together. So they play both these games in 1 week. Which means they just need to do okay in one of them. And then they play Gen G and Zeta. That's pretty good. Like, I'm going to be keeping Autumn for the long haul. DFM. Yeah, you don't want DFM. DRX play... I mean, yeah, the problem is they play 2 games that are quite easy together. You don't really want Paper X against T1 first week. Same with T1. You can't... after this week, you want T1. But this week, maybe not so much. Team Secret as well. I mean, Team Secret actually not too bad playing Varel. If you think they can win that Varel game, but then they play T1 and Paper X, so yeah, maybe not. Maybe not. And Varel play Secret this week. And then T1. Varel isn't the worst if you got Varel players, I suppose. That's okay, but not amazing. Okay, we'll split Lotus Haven. Eternal Fire just banned Summit. Liquid banned Sunset. Okay. I mean, surely they've got no chance playing with their coach. EG. Actually pretty bad. Fioria played Lev first, so you never want that. Lev, I mean, are just the best team. But again, Lev actually have the same problem of that. Like, if these 2 games weren't together, I'd be like if this game was swapped with that, I'd be like, oh, get a ton of Lev. But actually, you know, it's not that. I guess you could have them for the first couple weeks, but then once you play NRG, MIBR, that might be a little tricky. MIBR, again, play NRG first. So those 2 play each other. I would probably avoid that for the first week and then go from there. And Envy play EG. They then play MIBR and Lev together, then Fury. That's actually not too bad. I don't think Envy are that bad of a choice, to be honest. Assuming they win that first game. 100 Thieves play G2 first, so you probably want to avoid early. Cloud9 plays Sen. That's not too bad. They then play G2. That's rough. They then play Loud and Crew. Not bad. Okay, Cloud9 aren't the worst, to be fair. That's not the worst schedule in the world. Crew played Loud, then 100 Thieves. And G2 and Cloud9. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I've gone double Crew for this reason. Again, same thing. Like, they play Cloud9 and G2 together. So, like, in theory, like, that's good, right? Like, pretty good. Loud, Crew, then Sen. They don't play till G2 100 Thieves together. It's not the worst, but it's not amazing. Sen play Cloud9. That's pretty good. Then Loud, that's pretty... Okay, Sen actually is pretty good. For the first couple weeks, at least. That's not too bad. And then G2, probably want to avoid until this second week, I would have thought. But once you get past this 100 Thieves game, G2 are pretty good as well. And finally in EMEA, I mean, Navi have already won, so if you got Navi, you're feeling pretty good. BBL, Vitality first on their own, not great. Mates, pretty good because they play Pacific. Vitality. Actually, I think Vitality have it pretty tough, to be honest. Not easy. Pacific up Pacific. And FUT now have to beat Gentle Mates for them to be good picks. But afterwards, they play then Pacific and BBL. And then you get rid probably for the Vitality game. Fnatic. Okay. Fnatic are pretty good. Giants I would probably avoid. KC, not bad because they play Giants and Eternal Fire together. Then they play Fnatic Heretics together, though. That's a bit rough. Eternal Fire and... Oh, no, I just did that one. Heretics play... I mean, that's looking pretty good if Nats won't play again. I don't... Will Nats be back for their second game or not? Actually, Heretics not looking too bad either. Whose team is this? Another Sivo. Heath, Rienz, Bane, Ash, Jitboy, Sanak, Munchkin, Primy, Buzz, Cloric. Whoever's team this is. Why have you got double Navi? It's shit. Actually, you've got Heretics, Crew, Primy. Double Full Sense, I think, might be a bit overkill. Double T1. I'd probably wait till after the Paper X game, to be honest, but, you know, it's a risk. This team, whoever you are, Kayak Althea, I kind of like it. Thought about doing that myself, but didn't quite go there. Sadak MW, Waddle, Creven, King. Maybe a few 2 EMEA players, honestly, because again, you want to get rid of the EMEA players by week 3, so you don't want too many. King, Francis, Shy. Not a fan of the Furia pick. I don't think King is that great of a pick either, to be honest. Vito. Fabian Vito. Lohan's playing Viper. I mean, surely you just take... Someone fucking walk down A main and just fucking own this guy. And then this is Aita Copium team. Is Eternal Fire a good pick? They should win this one. They then play team. Yeah, Eternal Fire are pretty good picks until they play
kind
Fnatic week 3.
Level purple on the duelist coming into official play.
Do you think they've had to shift around things for Lohan, or do you think this was the plan?
No,
all along?
I think it's shifting around for Minibu, honestly. Minibu dropping from the team. They're trying to fill that gap of him being the primary duelist going in.
Yeah,
so Lohan used to play for
purple and the flexibility. As we're saying at the beginning of the year, we've seen it play
EGN Esports. When was his last game?
And whatnot.
This is his last game? 2022?
But I do think he is a big question mark. This meta is all about those duelists taking over.
Especially Purple in the double one.
Purple in
he went
EMEA
6-9 in a 13-4 win.
So it's time for him to show up if this team wants to go to champions.
6 and 16.
Looking at the Fire side of things, seeing the
13-5 loss.
There, you're expecting that this is going to play into Eternal Fire's aggressive game plan.
it's not so aggressive. It's almost strategic. It's strange. This Eternal Fire team, we talk about them being a death pool team, but
wait, so what were the roles? Purple Camo, Duelist, Kick Sky, Lowhand Viper, Trex, Astra. Okay. Okay. Holy, why have we had a half an hour break to get in this game? I just looked at the time.
Echo is he on my team? Bound to eat one.
I mean, you're fucking dreaming, Zoltox, if you think I'm checking that shit. You make a team for week 1 now? No. So I could review your anti-VFL team. 10, what was it? 49? May Aspas, basic. Trent, Luxo. I mean, Lohan is goated. That's a fucking goated anti-VFL pick. Rooting against EG? Why not Pacific? Oh, you do have a Pacific, sorry. Net as well. I'd be a little bit wary about Net. And Mako also. I'd be a bit wary about Mako. May is... Oh, I mean, is May a good pick? If DFM are even... If they even have a pulse, May is going to fuck you. A look show as well. I mean, I know you have to pick some expensive players. But you've picked players that, like, even if their team loses, they could easily get, like, 2 aces. Like, really fuck you. Going Aspas is bold. I feel like if you go in Aspas, though, shouldn't you pick another MIBR player? Like, aren't you better off, like, picking Tex as well? Like, if you already think they're gonna lose. Or not do as well as they should.
You said you like the Astra. Do you think it's underused?
Oh, Astra on this map, I think is way better than Omen. I think it is the obvious choice on this map. On the defense, you're able to,
I really don't get why Mini
have
loves Astra so
cross-map
much.
delay.
I really,
on
really
the
don't.
Side, you use those dissipates to
I
default
really need
space.
to
So use
get
those
that
smokes.
from him. I really
use
just
them
think...
to like walk out with, and it's very good for duelists. Those dissipates are very aggressive ability that people don't use very much. But if Eternal Fire play the veto to the level that I know it can be played at, then I'm...
Astra's peak? But what I don't get about Mini and his idea there is, like, on the one hand, Mini this whole year has been saying, like, yeah, just don't think, you know, just run. Just run at them. I'm Charlie, thanks for the 28 months. At the same time, he thinks Astra is goated because you can fucking multiple dissipate, you know, play this slow fucking Fnatic style and use the dissipate over and over again, you know, to get a fuck ton of value. But those two don't really go that well together, no? Like, in this game, when they're just going to be playing double duelists, like, you're going to, like, you know, a decent amount of their rounds probably will just be running to the site. You're not going to get any extra value. Like, a Paranoia and TPs would be better.
For one day, I think I'll get used to it. I need my suit back, you know?
And Yalton's wearing the suit today. Did you lend him one?
Do England win the World Cup? No, I think Spain will beat whoever played them. I think if you're Spanish, you would much rather play Argentina. I don't think Argentina... If Spain played Argentina, Argentina would have
This man is
because you can't play with Messi against a team that doesn't lose the ball. Yeah. Like, that's a terrible matchup for Argentina.
I'm going to be standing in for today.
Do you have a facial towel, though, when you want him to call a timeout? Are you going to be, like, blinking furiously at the camera?
No, I have a keyword. It's flamingo.
Flamingo, he'll hear.
No.
Tell me what you're doing with the team now, because one of the observations, shall we say, as to the new players that are coming in and the tools you have in your team right now is that you basically have a gazillion initiators. So what should we expect from the roles today?
Do you think Lohan will lurk on the Viper or just run it
I mean, he's going to lurk on
so
Viper. That's his job.
Middle of the season. I mean, it happened. It is what it is, right?
I doubt he's going to fucking sprint it down. It actually would be quite funny for him to play the most aggressive Viper of all time.
Was with us last year. I mean, I'm happy with the roles right now. I think we obviously today we're going to be a bit handicapped. But I'm quite happy how we've been working on.
Don't
honestly.
do down on your own skills. You were playing in Tier 2.
Yes, I was here and there, but you know, I'm pushing 40 almost, so that's it.
No, well, yeah, looking good for 40.
Yeah.
One final question then. Having a player like Trex, he does have a very deep agent pool. Is that
Trex punched
I think one of
nuts.
the main reasons was his knowledge for the game. I think we were lacking a bit, someone a bit that who could read the game on a different level. And I mean, in practice, doing good. And I'm
Oldest
quite happy with
VCT
what
player?
Well, we're happy to
It was
see
Jesse
you
Rash,
in
but now he's
today.
gone.
Good
So
luck, Lowen.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
who is it now?
Well, thank you for your patience. We are ready to go.
Yeah.
No one else was, but we were. We were on standby the whole time, but luckily enough, the game should be ready to go.
Doltox, I'm not going to review your team out of pure fucking...
Great news. He's over that little...
over just being annoyed at you.
So hoping this goes all the way, all the
There's a
maps.
team that has a good matchup against Spain.
I've never wanted a team to...
I don't think England match up badly against Spain because they should have the legs in midfield.
Perfect. And I've never seen so many other countries actually supporting England in any sort of game. It's bizarre. It's very strange. However, on to the match at hand, I guess, Michael. I guess we should do our jobs. Where do we start with this? I think
I'll tell you who
obviously the fact
Spain
that
would
Lohan
not
is
want
having
to
step
have
in
played.
is going to be a caveat to this
Norway.
conversation.
I
think Norway actually have a pretty good matchup against Spain because Norway's weakness is their defense.
Unfortunately, again,
But Spain don't have like a true traditional striker or play style, but they do have midfielders who can run forever.
I mean, obviously,
And
Nat
Haaland.
stepping out from today. There's a lot more to kind of peel back the layers on and discuss in that regard elsewhere. But for me, it's on fire. I mean, one thing I do want to echo from the desk is you really want them to absolutely smash Liquid today.
But I don't know if you do get to smash Liquid. I know you should, right? Like, there's everything that tees you up. But
let's see how.
mechanically,
I
we know that
mean,
Liquid are very solid.
Lohan, we are going to
mechanics
see
on
him.
the
I mean,
dip is
he's
just
going to
being the
have
right
to
place
take the
to
role of
execute it,
Nats,
right?
right? I
So
mean, they're
it's-
doing
to
the
me, as
normal
much as that's
wall,
a
so
great
he is going to
concept,
be out
I
here.
agree. It should be a
Some
solid
obviously
team
first rounds a
showing
bit
for
different, but
Eternal
most
Fire. I
rounds
think
he
that
is
Liquid
going to
can
be out
still
here. I would have
make a
thought.
case for them
It'll be
in a couple of
interesting to
rounds.
see how
The
Eternal
desk, how many
Fire
times they
approach it. Do
Trex
they
is one of the
aggro
best
him a
mechanical
lot,
players, and there's
expecting
always
him to
that
play
little
passive and
addition
just
of
take that space?
mechanical players, because there has been issues historically, but
I mean,
Echo
Echo's
none.
starting as he
Only gonna
goes.
find two.
What
That's
means
kicks
to
him
go
Lohan
on?
down. And there he is. Trex right back in the action, but Necky's got a lovely little spot on this. Good heads-up work there from Trex to turn back in time with Purpo.
Nice trade.
Beautifully handled in the end, and Liquid with the first.
A little scrappy there.
Yeah, it's
Echo
very
with a chance to
scrappy
really
round.
Shut that down in towards heaven. Just as we mentioned it.
Yeah.
Trex the one to turn things around for Liquid here.
It's never been questioned.
I mean, the
about his mechanical
veto
capabilities, his
is Shio
engine
stream.
depth, all of that has always been good.
It's obviously the reasons, and again, surrounding his departure that, for me, are the big concerns, right, coming back in here. Again,
we are winning
circumstances of the
champs
teams
with
leaving-
Lohan
sorry,
on
the
Viper.
teammates leaving. Again, with Wayne,
Yeah.
it was
It
kind
was
of
a
a
bit
bit more
weird.
personal. Same with Miniboo as well.
Yes.
So that's what's concerning, right? It's
Of course.
almost
This
like
is
hey, we've not really
Valorant.
had time to explore as many options as we'd like to.
This is the
One
best
year
we could
Holly
start
They're
Molly.
with.
familiar players to the roster, right? That's a big bonus that as a coach you can bring people in like that.
Okay,
Just
the
to
full
open
aggro,
things up
not
here
going
with
well.
two. Varian and Izzy will fall.
Nice, nice.
Just a quick clean up.
What's
here.
on Patrick Berg?
Liquid have obviously got the memo.
Insane.
Well, again, it
Pinky
depends
Biffy, thanks for
when
the
you look at
12
Liquid,
months.
Right? Is it the Liquid from group stage in stage one? You know,
I don't know
that
if you
sort
saw Patrick Berg.
position. They looked
Me and
okay.
Nick
I
were
think they
talking
tied
about it. Like,
technically with how Eternal
at the
Fire
end
actually
of the
outside
game,
the group as
he
well.
had
So
like
they're
a
not
shot
bad.
and he didn't look tired. He had played the whole game in midfield in 43 degrees or whatever.
Liquid consistency.
And he didn't even look tired.
It's
It
just
looked like he hadn't broken a
discussion
sweat.
that
It was insane.
Can feel so uncomfortable sometimes.
I know.
Okay, let's take a look at
You can be
Lohan.
certain, can you? You can't put full faith behind it.
Yeah.
How aggro does he play this? First time?
Carry across that from
Yeah.
Got a Spectre.
Here it comes.
domestic to international.
Yep.
And
It's just that identity I think
This
I'm waiting
is
on. I know.
Valorant.
Snorlax, thanks for the 14 months.
I mean, mate,
Hello, Goat. Hope you're doing well, England. Let's
they're
win.
not that dominant.
Oh,
in
Pansy and
originals,
Hypok are not
so
going to
I
be
don't
locked
give them
into
that
this
yet,
game
but
after
Purple
after
will
8
love
o'clock.
it. Pick up on Fabian there. And I think for Eternal Fire, it's see how they look. They were the team with all that potential, wasn't it? That,
Oh, well, here you go. They are pushing.
My guess is Nicky.
You were, stage one, you were really on the train.
Yeah, I wouldn't necessarily be disappointed with kind of Izzy's.
Gives him a free one.
Obviously pick it up where Nats has left off for him here on split. Trade back here. Purple
Now, what
back
does
down
coach
to
call?
1 HP, wasn't far off that before, but still 4 standing here for Liquid. Sneki and Ordaz.
Well, it might be a pretty good start.
Round 3. This will be a clean conversion here for Liquid, if they can see it through.
That would be lovely, wouldn't it? Big tick in the box. And for them, there's a no, I hate saying no pressure. There's always a bit of pressure, right? But you look at it, as soon as you have that caveat to your name.
You're going to have to start running and spawn, bro.
Even if we lose, it can always be chalked up to that.
Yes.
It is, right? It's that pure cope of like, cool, we can just kind of run our standard plans here, kind of play it out. And it's not like Lohan's not going to be able to IGL to a degree, right? This man's certainly got capability of understanding what the executed plan is.
And he can aim.
All right, Lohan. All right.
Yeah, you don't catch Neki there, though.
No, you don't.
10 seconds left.
Cool. Done. Wrap it up. That's a lovely start for Liquid. Again,
okay.
It's never
Nice
been a
start.
question of can they shoot. It's when they get deeper in events. This should be the bread and butter. I do think that Eternal Fire, on paper, are the better side right now. They have their full 5, but they come in with a little bit of a different comp, I guess. Any thoughts on seeing the veto there? Has that done anything for you?
It's not boring. I'll be honest. It's I've not really seen anything.
No, not
about
boring. I'm just depressed after having to watch that first game.
He's playing the part today, that's for sure. But yeah, I agree with the desk as well on that.
You got to interview a bunch of FUT players. Did you ever ask them if they've ever played against the Sage before?
An argument to say,
yeah,
he's a
that's
stable
true.
here, and I think there was an argument to be made with the changes.
Like,
Split could be that
guys
argument.
were humble,
Fabian being the Swiss Army knife he is,
yeah,
certainly an opportunity to put on a display here. But
what do you really think went wrong?
Yeah,
Like, from an analytical perspective.
Yeah, for me, it's I need to see it in practice. I need that one player to make it look so viable.
The split defense side is just
obviously
not very good. I don't know why. I just accidentally invited you to a Discord when I was trying to change your sound.
Discipline shown by Liquid.
The split defense side, they were way too. Oh my god,
that's concerning.
They were way too reactive and just like not doing anything as a team. I mean, their split defense side is dog. Their ascent, I think you're right. I think they struggled against the double senti. They didn't know what to do. Sociable on Phoenix, I think, was trying to like do too much.
This is simple stuff, and it should
He was
be.
like, "Oh, I'm playing Phoenix, so I got to be
Fall
super
short
aggro."
and
It's
kind of
like,
miss
bro,
those
you
corners,
don't have to be
get
super
sloppy
aggro all the
clearing
time.
Echo, don't get sloppy clearing Echo.
Holy.
And is he still nearby? This should be fine. I keep saying should. I keep
What do you think of the
giving
veto
these words out,
pick?
Liquid, but it's
Well,
suddenly fallen to
Fabian should be
bits.
playing exactly
It
where
felt like they
Echo
had
was in
all
that
that work
round.
down in middle, and
This
then
guy's
they
trying to
just
like
hoped
free
that
frag
site
mid
take would be
with a
fine.
rifle.
Yeah. Judge.
But Vito's still good at
Yeah.
here.
Sorry?
Judge set up on A, yeah.
Is he
Yeah, he's still good at setting up Judge because you can't flash it because of the interceptor. Even the op or something like.
with a bucky.
I don't know. I know right now Vito's not as good because you can't outlaw anymore in the game as much. Have you played with the nerfs?
No. Is it bad?
Dude, you cannot take a second shot. Like you take your first shot and then you have to hide. You can't go douche douche.
You can see him considering the counter swing from
The
heaven.
recoil's
but we know
fucking
they're both by
insane.
pillar. And with the time being where it's at, Trex would love to give it a go, but yeah, there it is. Good work from Eternal Fire, making something out of nothing. The emoted Thrifty coming through for them, but if anything, it felt like they put all their eggs in that mid-clear bucket, and they got everything they wanted, right? They got the freebie through the wall, they had
What is
the
that
keys to the
fucking
castle,
car?
and then there was a judge waiting somewhere.
Yeah, I mean, what is full 3v5 here at this point?
That's a crazy, just a judge a win.
No.
Shotguns are still in.
I hate to say it, but Lohan being second man in makes it a little bit
You see that one round, by the way, where Yetu had Omen ult and he ran all the way across the map instead of using it?
But still, I mean, 3-1. This is where we might see a swing. But
Yeah, I think they, that is a
well,
concern for them on Ascent, is like the rolls. Because they're trying to make Phoenix work. Like, just, you don't have to make it work.
Fabian will be tasked up towards ramp, and we'll deal with Camo very, very easily here.
Yeah,
no trade off the back of that either.
No pressure.
They do scale
He's
up.
able to
but
walk
it's a
away?
little
What the
late now,
fuck?
'cause Fabian's been allowed to reposition.
Interesting
Bounce going
Viper
through
bit.
here, no connection. Neki actually responding in kind. Three
This
players
Viper
committed
bit
here
with
for Eternal Fire.
Trip.
Like this position for
I
Fabian?
I want to kind of echo this back to Mini.
I was about to say it's horrible for a veto.
He was at times with those entries,
But
how much space he was taking.
He
Something
was happy to go triple negative.
Yeah, he was, which is mad because obviously, even as a caster and as a viewer, you're sat there going, "God, is that actually what you need?" But maybe it is. It's something there. You're able to get your 1-for-1 trade in once in a while. You take the space. You allow that scale from the back.
Holy, he's cooking.
He's just feeling unpressured in this. You can see the confidence starting to mount, and they're going to know it's Lohan, and then a little bit of that laissez-faire attitude may come out. And there it is. Echo going to just seal the deal, sign it, and it's an in-zone flawless. Comfy there. And I think it's that space.
Yeah,
you're
just
gonna
a
be
full
looking
aim
at.
team.
Again,
Yeah, it's not ideal.
You're gonna watch out
really
England.
tight.
Yeah, and again, the discussion.
Yeah, I'm going to
around
leave
you
after
put
this
your
map.
coach in, you put 2 new players in. Actually, the question would be if you have one sub playing, it's these set pieces where they'd find comfort. It's when things kind of go off kilter, right? You have to step away from that initial plan that's laid out at the start of a round where it's easy to be very critical, but that's where Liquid
The
might
changes,
struggle.
the Euro change is already in,
I think that's
apparently.
we'll
Flush
just check
water.
back on it as we go, really. I think a lot of us kind of don't
tech
see
pause.
this as a 50-50 game.
Or
I
a
see
timeout.
what is
Which
the
one
timer
is it?
not moving.
But we didn't get very
Alberto.
far.
Alberto.
We got 5 rounds in.
No, because I know Spain's waiting, right? But you can't do this to us. You can't just throw tech pauses out like this. It's cruel. How you been, man?
Yeah, good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Stuff after London, all right?
Yeah.
Chilling?
Yeah. First day back in Berlin.
Yeah, treating you well.
Really well. That
Should we
bridge.
tell the people? Should we tell the people
Missed
you're on
that
travel
bridge.
day? No. Why would we? Well, fingers crossed this isn't a long one. We'll keep you
Okay, I'm going to quickly make some
but we can
fucking
kind of, talk about
pre-match
big stuff. How do you think,
Weetabix. Why
the
not?
chances are actually looking now.
Versus the tech
the
heavy
important
hitting
things, yes.
We had this conversation before. The first night we actually watched the game together.
Yeah.
And I bet against England because I said I've
you're that
been
kind of guy.
burned too many times.
Now, okay, so I think I'm not one of those who are filled.
Home.
No, okay, so
Now
here's the
now
problem.
I'm
Here's the
starting to
problem. No, because Argentina is the first team that I've seen that I don't think we should beat. I thought we should beat Norway. I thought we should beat all the other teams.
No, see, I've started to believe now.
But what if you're the problem? What if your belief actually hinders us?
I mean, the home stretch. It's the easiest bit.
Who are you putting your faith in then? Is it Bellingham?
It's all Kane.
It's all Kane. Yeah, but I feel like even in the Norway game, he was less efficient. I mean, obviously it's easy to kind of play him out of the game to a degree. Maybe that's his brilliance, is finding that space still. But Bellingham able to step up to the plate.
Knight that man.
You think so? It needs to happen after this run. We'll have a word. Obviously, we've got that sort of power. Yeah. Now, also for me, what is it? Gordon, absolute superstar to me. Love seeing him starting as well. Big fan from the offset. Any questions regarding only football, we will be answering, and only out of Sliggy's chat. So do feel free to be in touch.
Who's the Bellingham Kane here in server?
Are we starting on liquid? I don't know if we can. Who's? None of them. None of them. None of them. None. What do you mean? Nah, I'm just saying, look, I've been a big fan of Gordon since he started. I'm like seeing that. Happy that Declan Rice is hopefully looking better. It's a little concerned. No updates yet. Wait, what is it saying? What's it saying? League officials are investigating.
No, we're still
we're in VAR.
Yeah, VAR.
No one likes it. The Argentinians are in the building. And do you believe the conspiracy going on? That there's
Argent FIFA. Are you kidding me? That's not even a debate.
Okay,
Did you
enough.
watch Argentina's last game?
I did, which is
That's
mad.
outrageous.
It was mad. I really did think France was going to make it through, though, if I was honest. I thought it was going to be France in the final. No discredit to Spain. They're a fantastic team, obviously, but I thought France were just absent.
I mean, they didn't.
Which was shocking to me.
This is the real analysis people have tuned in for today.
Oh, we do have features. You guys can decide. Do you want us to keep talking about football, or would you like potentially a Valorante feature? You guys can decide right now. One in chat. I'm not going to tell you which one's which. Mike, what would you prefer?
Probably a feature.
You want a feature?
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's have a listen on what Echo had to say.
Holy, I thought when we came back, I legit thought, holy shit. It will have been Oh, what timing, bro?
Echo, it's a couple of months since we saw you here in the studio. What have you been doing with the time?
I'm putting a pizza in the oven.
I literally just went to get food.
BRB.
I legit thought I came back to the fucking...
Coming from you, because just a moment ago we were having a conversation about how actually going into this game against Team Liquid, even though you're going up against...
Oh, Pansy, let's see what... Let me go
Echo,
back.
it's a couple of months since we saw you...
Sliggy's chat. Are we starting on liquid? I don't know if we can. Fan of Gordon since he started. I'm like seeing that. Happy that Declan Rice is hopefully looking better. It's a little concerned. No updates yet. Wait, what is it saying? What's it saying? League officials are investigating.
We're still
we're in VAR.
VAR.
No one likes it. The Argentinians are in the building. And do you believe the conspiracy going on? That there's...
Argent FIFA.
Argent FIFA.
That's not even a debate.
Okay,
Did you
enough.
watch Argentina's last game?
I did, which is
That's
mad.
outrageous.
It was mad. I really did think France was going to make it through, though, if I was honest. I thought it was going to be France in the final. No
that's funny.
discredit to Spain. They're a fantastic team, obviously, but I thought France were just absent.
I mean, they didn't.
Which was shocking to me.
This is the real analysis people have tuned in for today.
Learn to counter that.
I don't think they can counter us because we don't have any game plan. Because we are making analysis and things like that.
So no game plan,
Yeah.
just flow state.
Yeah.
I love it.
No
See
game
what
plan.
happens.
They can't counter us. We have no game plan.
Well, Hazard and Cairo even came in. That could be concerning.
That's very good. Why are they still here?
I know. Go home, boys. Go. Are you waiting for?
It's not long.
Yeah. We're going to need updates.
You've
You've
got
got
to
to
save us
commentate for
seats.
us. You've got to be on the phone. Wow. Well, I'd say you could do it for Scotland, but where
Yeah,
are they, mate?
yeah.
Oh, I was about to swear. Get out of here. Get out of here. All right, I'm just checking on the confirmed starting roster. If it does go on too long, do not fear. We will go back to the desk and they can tell you about football. For us, however, let's have a little look. Declan Rice fitness latest. This is not from a reputable source, so I'm just going to skim through it.
England
At
team.
the end of the Norway game, true.
Pickford,
Did you hear about
James,
the whole interview thing going
Stones,
on?
Gay,
They
he
came off the pitch,
spent
obviously, and they grabbed the
Rice, Anderson,
you know, he was a little bit
Rogers,
frustrated. The most
Bellingham,
German man
Gordon,
you've ever met, even
Kane.
with the win, still not happy.
Oh,
love
yeah,
that.
I mean,
I actually love that.
Oh.
By the way. Fantastic. And he was kind of like posed to like Jude Bellingham, being like, "Oh, your coach wasn't happy about
Yeah,
that."
no,
And
he
Jude-
based- yeah.
he, like,
Hold
flipped it
on.
off. How do you feel about them being asked those sort of things? So I saw a real 50-50 of people going like, "Yeah, brilliant, love it, love hearing from the players and the coaches, like fresh off it,
Frankie, if
emotions
you're
high."
listening, I think that now is the time.
Loser interviews
Yeah.
and winner interviews, but pose it in a really
Absolutely.
get Frankie on that.
Yeah, get Frankie on it.
She loves a bit of it too.
She loves a bit of homework. She does.
She can't get enough.
There you go. This week.
Well, there we are. We've got a new directive for you there, Frankie. I'm having a little look across everything else. My only concern, Pickford. I'm a little worried against Messi. He's been making a couple mistakes here and there. I'm a little worried. I don't
So
know.
that's the
I don't know.
team.
What's the chat
Ronaldo.
saying? What?
Messi
Messi, hands down.
It's rage bait.
You can't say
rage
that.
bait.
Where's Ronaldo?
Huh?
Where is he? He ain't
Who
here anymore, is
cares
he?
about the World Cup? We're talking about GOAT discussion. Doesn't matter anyway.
It's Messi. It's not even a debate. It literally isn't even a
Yeah,
debate.
no, you're right. It's not a debate.
Nah, okay.
So it's a completely new right-hand side.
Chat?
Is James fit?
Okay, we
Probably if he's playing him.
Okay, so
Spence
we
left back,
resolved
not
the initial,
O'Reilly. I think O'Reilly
hiccup,
might just be
and
fucking
then there is a
knackered,
bit
honestly.
of a mouse problem, I believe, a little peripheral issue here. Just want to make sure that's right.
Love our new camera, by the way. I don't know if you just saw that.
The little
That's some some snappy
cuts.
Do I like
Yeah.
it? I think I would have preferred
gonna see
O'Reilly,
what
but
you-
whatever.
What chat is saying?
I actually think, see, this is the kind of team I would have
distracted.
expected to
I've
start the
started talking about
final.
football. I'm
If-
sorry,
if-
boys. Yeah, Messi. Ronaldo clears Messi.
Thank you.
Wrong.
Yep. Shout out, chat.
Wrong. Absolutely
I think
wrong.
we just got rechecks.
I would say that's also wrong.
I think we
Messi
did.
is the best
I
player.
think we're good. All right. Okay, I guess we've got to talk about Valorant, guys. Keep me up to date, though. Any happenings, anything fresh off the press, do spam us. And we'll keep up on it. But at 2 to 3, if you're just
But yeah,
tuning in,
I
we did
think that
obviously
this
have a
is the
little bit of
team
an
that
issue
would
there,
start in the
so,
final
fingers
because you
crossed
want
that's all
you
resolved
don't
and
want
we can get
O'Reilly
ourselves
versus Yamal.
started.
I
want to
think
see
you
the
would
clock
rather
moving
have
in
Spence versus
Then
Yamal.
a bit
Yeah, I'm
more-
confident.
Ah, there we go.
Well,
there we
people
go.
are buying things.
We're moving.
Yeah, there you go.
Moving
I
and
think
improving.
Rogers
There we are. Sorted.
makes sense to play.
For now, though,
I mean,
obviously
Rogers
Liquid
plays every
starting to
game
lose
for
a little
Villa
bit of
anyway,
that,
so like he's got a
punch
fucking
to the start of the game.
crazy
It was a lovely
engine.
beginning. Fantastic
Yeah,
work.
like I said, I mean, it's on fire.
So I would have thought that that's the kind of thing you would play against Spain,
Going to
but
cause
he's
issues for
going for it.
Liquid, right? As soon as they get thrown off the initial plan and maybe some curveballs sent their way.
Like
Speaking
that,
of, though,
curveball.
yeah,
Nice.
curveball.
Yeah.
Speaking of, there's a showstopper here for Camo.
Is he? You don't get to
Oh.
live. You don't get to live. That felt so
Oh, no.
dedicated to be there with the operator, but again, Liquid. Oh, God, okay, well, there goes the showstopper, and there went Purpo, so it's down to Camo and Trex to do something miraculous.
We've seen them
and
both
Camo
at least,
is
but
making a case for it.
why
That's a
doesn't
lovely
everyone buy
isolation
stingers
Echo.
on ecos?
They
Why
might
does my
something
team
say
have to
about
buy
the
fucking
Messi
dog
from
shit?
Fabian.
Fucking
Nice.
sheriffs? I don't know. Why doesn't everyone just buy this gun?
So cute.
Fabian going to be able to get into the backside of the pillar here. Camo's just posted on that angle. Trex left to fall here. The
Camo.
headshot here.
Why does it feel like those rounds that Camo wins, though? You just don't want to
Oh,
challenge,
wow.
but actually Ordaz makes it out of the slaughterhouse, it felt like in the end. 3-3 now. It felt so much more dangerous than it should have been, though.
Camo looked pissed there as well.
Don't go back into attack
All
balls.
as a spotted there, maybe just a single pixel showing there. I mean, it was a connection through the wall. Fantastic round from Liquid, though. Some real threat here. It's a great isolation here. Look to overwhelm both players on the B side. Yeah, it's just a pixel shown here. Ord has a beautiful shot.
Really nice. That's got to be a feel-good, too. That's got to be a feel-good, because if those go wrong, you start going, oh, bloody hell, what's happened here? But back to business. Liquid looking to keep it simple, it looks like. Still going to have Purpo's ult in hand. Trex has his too. And Ordaz already showing the level of respect, the understanding. But he actually goes forward. I said he had the respect, but he's trying to play it right on the line. Smoke goes in. Let's have a little look to see if anyone's willing to
Don't do anything
Ordaz
stupid.
is chomping at the bit, man. He wants in.
Desperate to get involved.
Nightfall's only going to catch one, maybe two at most. I think Trex could have been caught with it, but Ordaz
Nice
fancying
shot.
it
Great
going.
timing.
Beautiful. I said he wanted that the
Sticking
whole time.
around.
He's been hungry
Crazy.
for it.
Strong.
There's now already, you can see the site's getting pressured. Eternal Fire are there. They are standing shoulder to shoulder.
Okay, really
And
nice from
Purpo
Eternal Fire.
would need 3.
Might be given a chance though.
That's
Oh. How's Izzy got that?
Just can't pin down the first here. Izzy will close it out. Neki with the defuse. I mean, fantastic trading for Eternal Fire coming back
That was a
onto
nice
the site
work.
here. You can see the timing.
Seemed like we were a little slow to like use their wall and like
Maybe to
take
isolate,
full
again, the key
advantage
players.
of it.
This really pinned around Ordaz's.
I loved it.
Like, look, that's your fucking raise going in? How long had that Astral Wall been there? A year.
Plays the timing to perfection. It looked even worse from Izzy's POV.
All right, 4-3. Starting to break ahead a bit now, isn't it? You're starting to see that rhythm starting to come through. And Liquid's still getting close, but it's just getting across that line is going to be the bit that I'm looking at. Tough to make it count. It's already Seekers and a real
Yes,
high
and
burst.
down immediately though, Lauren.
I mean, and again, it's that, you look at what used to work for Liquid in some of these. That's a gorgeous follow-up from Camo. Gonna
Sorry, I
create some
missed that.
space
I was
towards
eating.
me. That puts Ordaz potentially on the chopping block. Quick rotation from Fabian to try and help out, but that got threatening. That gap's
Okay,
shutting
done.
a bit now.
Let's lock in.
Trex going to try and look for something here, but so far looking very proactive. Fabian and
What?
Izzy find the kills here.
Why is kick
Another
TLA?
shot.
Team look
No
at a
kill,
cat.
though. Fabian with 3 on the round, Lauren. Beautiful cleanup. Again, looking to probably identify that sort of timing I'm talking
Oh
about.
no,
Just making
roses
it a
and
little
twigs.
chaotic when Liquid call a freeze here.
Your
and just
team's
wait for
dog.
Somebody to overstep the mark. Beautiful route. I mean, Purpo's down before he can even create any sort of pressure. Great trade from Camo. Couple of seconds too late, sure, but they're still able to scale up initially. Liquid to call a timeout here. Lohan probably going to be the one to still take charge of this one, but on the
Okay, so they take a timeout. I mean, they've been trying this kind of fast style, which I don't really get. Surely if you're playing with your coach in the server, surely you're not running fast plays. Well, they got fucking Dan Burn in here. Surely you're not running fast plays. Like, you're playing it slow. You're waiting for them to make mistakes like they did in that previous round when Lohan got that free kill. Like, take your time. Like, you know, work the map. Take your time. We're putting up more of a fight with a coach than FUT did the whole series. This might end 13-3, you little runt. G. David, I will do your fucking VFL team and no one else if you shut up. Five in a row for Eternal Fire.
Hand with a great idea, but again, getting that kind of
Hello,
touch-based
Carlos.
feeling to it.
Yeah, I know you
incredibly
redeemed
hard.
twice.
So for him, gonna have to work with less, especially in this sort of round.
Yeah, I mean, they've got to answer back here. This is 5 in a row for
Oh, you got
Eternal
two
Fire.
teams or you're only getting
Starting to
one?
build up a bit of momentum
You're
here.
not getting both.
So
That
certainly
would be
coming
a
out of the timeout,
crime.
The purchase is not going to necessarily suit it, but
Zoltok's not doing yours
certainly
will
wanna
just make
see
me
a plan
laugh.
in place to address that. On the other side of Eternal Fire, the proactivity continues, Lauren. Look at the space they've taken away.
And
Again,
I like
trying
they're
to-
getting a little audacious. Fabian here. He's going to isolate Camo quickly.
Oh,
no
Fabian,
trade.
he
It's
doesn't get
unexpected,
traded
right? You're
either.
not gonna
He
really
sticks
expect him
around.
walking into people at sewer. Maybe you heard that, or
The fuck are you coming back? I mean, bro, we'll hear
maybe
everything.
not, but at this point, the map feels small. And Ordaz already expecting the pivot point through vents.
Will be confirmed here. Even more so with the cloudburst. Flash over the top, but we'll be able to confirm immediately that it is a fake. So
Still got the interceptor here and this.
It's hard to look for the win cons here if you're Liquid. It's not like Eternal Fire can't shoot. So if you're looking at maybe just a team to really outgun, I don't think it's going to be these boys, but Echo still going to catch his man on the way down.
Spike's been left though in a bad spot.
To punish the cross. Trades coming
round
through.
should be over
Trex
here.
now last man standing.
Oh, wow.
Shots on one. Need a couple more of those, and then we're paying attention. Not to be. There we are. A total fire.
Okay, I mean, again, this is the kind of thing I want to see FUT do. Like,
confidence in some of these rounds.
be aggressive.
Happy. That moment comes where somebody makes the call and makes a challenge, and everybody happy to swing on. These trades just come through so quickly. Even with Purpo finding 2 important kills, it just
don't scam me out my first ever Twitch bits. There's no way that was your first Twitch bits.
By Eternal Fire. Up to 6 now.
And I'm quite impressed because there is something to be said about playing to your own caliber, even against a team that's maybe not in the best form currently. Liquid, obviously, they're working with new players coming in. They don't have their full 5. But to keep your own standard here after a bit of a shaky start.
Yeah, this is the thing as well. To
And
come back to that
4-stack
initial
A,
statement,
heavy
like,
fight in
should
low
come
hand.
out and smash Liquid today. They're a team that plays with. They're very passionate on stage.
Yep.
They're going to come in probably
swinging.
Yeah.
Oh, low hands. Yeah, they're. The bullying may begin here
What
on Lohan,
happens
and
if you're a
it's
cursed
tough to see,
TMV?
but
What
it's the
happens
way
if
of the
FUT
world, right?
becomes
It's
worse
accepting
than
it.
Team Secret?
Let's rotate from the
and
veto.
You do that
Oh,
sometimes.
brother.
You got to kind of pick the player to punish. Echo this time.
Wow, you still win that.
No right to do
And
that.
hits.
And now Neki even ahead of the curve. No trades this time.
Why?
No
Why does Purpo have an off?
He even knew there was a forward player. Just got the 2-for-1 discount, and he didn't need it. 7-3.
Beautiful stuff. Certainly wind in their sails now. The momentum favours them. Right, I mean, happens to the best of us.
That's tough. Again, though, if there is a weak link, you're going to push it, right? Yeah, that's the way this goes. Even if you're playing against a full 5 and you notice someone is having an off game, someone's having a bad game, they're going to make that a pressure point, and they can clear one of the extremities. So you're going to either have to start putting people beside it, or adjust it, or try and deal with the consequences. And again, Lohan sadly going to have to sit out of this one as they just continue to be aggressive. Continue as they started. Camo, a 1v4 now. Position noted and swiftly handled. This is starting to feel like a
What was that, Roses and Twigs?
We probably just want to wrap things up here in the first half, but it's going to be a hell of a deficit to play back from. Now 3 ultimates to bring in here, Divide, Showstopper and the Pit. And with how these are going, not really getting to a point to really put some of these pieces of the puzzle together. Maybe Camo can clear
This
a
one's
little bit
looking
of
over
space
before
here.
it began.
Can maybe make use of the Divide and a Pit. Haven't seen them found a comfortable position to really plant and set up on site in quite a long time. You can see here on the timeline. It's not been comfortable at all.
And they go
It's
purple
the
off.
starts that are tough for Liquid.
Now that is going to dissuade them from
Entries,
aggroing
trying
low.
to get, you know, that nice toe holding towards the site. You're not really getting much here. A couple of ults though that they could certainly utilize to crowbar the effect.
I said that I wish Chef played more
Gotta
like
check
FUT,
back in on how
then
we feel
TL
about
would have
validity
a
of the
chance.
veto is.
Yeah, shut the fuck
So
up.
stands top of the board, but if that's more Fabian or more Veto. And there's that mid check. Echo again. I mean, living life on the edge to say the least. How many times?
Ran into the
dear.
name.
Okay, doesn't take as much damage as I thought he would.
Actually comes away with
Again,
that
look,
looking
they're
much
just
healthier than I expected as well. Fabian will catch the spot.
The double
Lohan.
swing, man.
Yeah, that's disrespect.
That's, I'm kind of happy that Lohan won that
Yeah.
one, because like most times you're not going for that.
Face your fear.
Bloody
Is
hell,
it just
Liquid.
millimeters off?
This just feels all over the shop,
Oh,
but that is
I mean,
a
this is a
beautiful-
this is a pretty bad round.
I mean, I want to say sight take from Camo.
Well, there's your space
but
created.
Yeah, you take those when you get them. Purpo on guard. And now just down to Izzy, 1v5. And it just feels like one of those that all lined up
Okay.
right in zone.
Well.
Flawless and an 8-4 half.
Well, reduce the deficit ever so slightly
Good for
here
you,
for
Team
Liquid,
Liquid.
but lots of...
Right. G David, I'm just gonna find one of your bits messages and we're gonna take a look at it. Zoltox, maybe I will get to you. If it works. Oh, Jelky Mans is there as well. Let's see. My very unbiased team, Double Fanatic, same as me. Narrate. Gentle Mates, okay. Ethan, don't love. Double G2 don't love in their first game. Sivo, okay. This is your team? This is what you were so desperate for me to see? This shit? Brother. You know there are some good teams that play bad teams. Try picking them. Right, Jelking Mans. Primi IGL. Double Crew, good picks. Quite a bit of Nongshim going on. Lowe's is probably fine. A C9 player. Vitality this week. Cruz. Knights. Extros. Meteor against Paper Rex. Double T1 against Paper. I mean, double T1 against Paper Rex might work. It might work. But it might not. After this week, then yeah, they're great. But this week? Don't know, Chief. Don't know. Izzy IGL. I mean, I can't even say it's that bad of a pick. Zeus. Is this anti-VFL? Zeus and Nats. Alpha Martin Echo. Wow, MW. This feels like this team doesn't even add up to the right cost. You got like 10 to spare. This is a bizarre team. I have gotten the wrong Zeus and Nats.
Obviously, Nats returning to the helm, but here with an
That's a crazy team.
Kind of, hey guys, let's get out there and demonstrate what we've worked on a little bit, and at least this is, it's live game experience as opposed to scrims. There's always that adjustment period allowed for that. But certainly here, Eternal Fire going to want to close this one out.
Yeah, and I think even though we do talk about the fact that yes, 4 is better than 3, we can count. You still need the pistol, really, if you want to elongate play. Trex.
Oh, fucking hell, man.
These haunts, dude.
What, couldn't shoot a dart?
Face of the earth, he's going to be tilted. Camo's done as best he can, but I mean, that felt like a losing formula the second it couldn't get cleared. Purpo last one alive.
To be fair, I mean, with Nats not playing, you're a triple Eternal Fire might cook, honestly.
You know it's coming. You know it's coming. And they're going to have time to cut that together.
We're looking for consistency here, EVS.
Yeah, EVS, let's see. Let's see if all is fair in Love and War. Sadly for Liquid, though, it is probably the worst start possible. You're going to have potentially a bit of a frustrated Trex there. And yeah, of course. 1, 2. And a third. They know where I am.
For good measure.
Yeah.
We didn't need that one.
24,153, my turn.
Tick in the box, though, if you're Eternal
Right,
Fire,
you're getting a very fast one here. Wendy's 4 for 4. 7, Spike, Cloud, Verno, Cryo, Cortesia, Sanek, Bangjo, and Yetu. I mean, nice foot pick. Spike IGL.
What's the lineup for that one, actually?
Yeah, can I...
Interesting.
Can I get that one? The one...
Unbreakable. Unbreakable dart.
You got the title ready, just everything done. Perfect.
Camo doing a good job disguising this here.
So, again, we've got to have a little stack from Liquid. I'd like to see the Eternal Fire don't get sloppy.
What about
in
you?
They're doing. They should at least keep the
Look, if this map ends, I will do VFL reviews until 10 past.
Back away from this initially. They've got a lurk over the other side, which is going to figure out at least, well, yeah, noting a lot of people now, they're going to pick up the pace towards B.
Oh my god, I missed him.
Oh, Camo.
I can't move, there's something in the smoke. My favourite moment in any game. I can't move forwards.
Oh, man. All right, Liquid, give it a go. Kick still comes out this one. He's still just swinging, dude. All right.
Fancy Nightparker enjoying
and
this one.
really, the opportunities and chances kind of hinge on what they have in this one. Eternal Fire, though, by all accounts, happy in a bonus.
Purple early operator online, actually.
I think you might as well, right?
Yeah. Certainly here with double digits found for Eternal Fire. If you can kick your heels in a little bit with that investment, maybe could. It took Neki a long time to figure out that he couldn't walk forwards there.
Yeah, the penny didn't drop. Yeah. Am I doing this wrong? I don't think they've changed the site recently.
That's what Liquid's pick as well.
Box is
tough.
It wasn't in the patch notes.
I mean, look at the bonus, though. It's still pretty decent,
Goal
isn't
already,
it?
just domes purple.
Jeez, Camo again with another opportunity to be a nuisance. Lohan. Brilliant from Lohan there. You'll take that every day of the week. But it's only put into a 3v3, so it's far from out of the woods yet.
This is the fight, though.
He's in a really awkward position to clear here. Looks like the awareness is there. Still could be, and actually, yeah, with the confirmation here on that. Shoulder in towards screens. Not necessarily going to slow them down, though. Great flash, but can't isolate Neki on the blind.
Okay, they do get the spike down.
To cover there. Careful if a horn comes flying out.
It's wraps.
Is over, but Kicks sends them packing. You can see the confidence being just squared away there. Echo.
Oh my god.
And he knows where Kicks is now. The flash.
Oh my god.
Oh, Echo!
Holy fucking sit down.
See it twice. The Red Bull clutch there, just magnificent.
Beautiful catch. Almost on a fadeaway here. Kicks does so well.
Oh, he made something.
Holy shit.
Brilliant flash on the first here, and even pinned into the corner. It's just so clean from Echo. Unfortunately, that is number 11. Feels like the nail in the coffin. Liquid, some damage done previously on the first half with a buy like this, but
you wish Echo was on foot.
Transfer ready. You'd almost want them to find number 5 here, maybe force a
I mean, he's quite good.
Out on the side of Eternal Fire. Neki, the only ultimate to lean on here in round 16. Much slower approach, actually. Maybe Eternal Fire.
The thing is, you could say that with about half the Turkish player. I mean, all the good players are Turkish from EMEA.
Read the mid push if it comes.
Ah, you wish you had Alfia on your Turkish
able
team.
to avoid that.
Well, yeah, probably.
Dropping spike.
There's Echo to start his work. Going to have seen only really Kicks thus far, obviously with the utility. The addition of Purpo now. But when you see someone shouldering up, you kind of feel, oh, are they just posturing here?
You wish you had Loan on your team. I think Loan's a good coach.
They are bringing players over, but Purpo, try push up, spotted, finds, takes away Echo, kicks on the pull up. This is good. Try to get away, they can't. Izzy hunting them down, and then suddenly the A site looking available. Camo with a paint shot. Smoke to swing from. He's audacious as ever, isn't he? Confidence. Never an issue with this man. Backs himself, but can't quite get to the weapon. Ordad's going to keep him checked on pillar. And a re-swing from Neki. Oh, timing.
Oh, wow.
Oh, Liquid.
And Lohan's flooding in.
On this situation is perfect. Knows that somebody's going to be posted up, looking towards heaven. Isolates that player perfectly.
He's a good player, is Camo in those.
Great turn of pace on the back of that from Liquid as a whole, but this opener is just so sloppy.
Fabian's got to get one there.
Not like that at all. We'll at least find number 5 now. He said prevent Eternal Fire from at least finding map point. Yeah, the Stinger's working again. Come out of that. Purpo 1 away from the knives. Camo 2 off a showstopper, so good position.
Be a proper timeout. I mean, Fabian's got to get a kill there, really. That was maybe a little bit lackadaisical from Eternal Fire. I mean, they did lose 3 rounds and then have won, what, 11 of the last 12 or something, so I can understand why. But see what they do. We've done 2 VFL teams? Fucking hell, right. Where are you, El Bolshi? Thing is, if I don't find your thing, then it's not happening. I've just seen one message from you. It wasn't that. You sent the fucking longest message of all time. It wasn't that. I think you fucked this. I didn't find it.
To that conversation. As it stands, though, a broken buy for Eternal Fire and a pretty real chance for Liquid to push up to 6.
Nah, you fucked it, bro. You fucked it. There was one on YouTube I'm going to do, though. 33407.
Ever so slightly.
With the 55 try.
With a wide open B site.
But with the knowledge of that from Liquid, they've sat. Oh my god, as he just dives in. Luckily, Liquid get 2 back there, and the site cross just gets completely manhandled. Ordaz with a Vandal. keeps my attention, but you can see the hunt's on here. Lohan is chomping at the bit. He wants to keep Pillar in the hands of them, but Fabian has slipped the net a little.
No way he's wrapping spawn.
Hold on, I'm a bit scared. If he feels like he's got room to play on this. Oh my god, he found one. Purpo now noted, pops the knives, but Fabian's got a way out of dodge, and he's going to keep Purpo on his toes. Fabian's on the run. Only a sheriff to hand. What do you do with it now? Do you do around the world?
Oh my god, look at oh.
It doesn't have... Oh!
They ult actually won him the round there.
Similar ideas.
Wes wasn't happy with the ult. They all won him the round.
Fabian trying to run away with that one.
It's not a terrible idea.
Heads up play from Purpo though. Just to cover all bases again.
I mean, it probably shouldn't have got this close.
Later on in this engagement.
And they got just a bit
noting that it was picked up.
greedy again, just like
Purpo's done
trying to end the round straight away.
Again, that post player, that 1v1 retake situation becomes really awkward towards A site. So many possibilities.
Yeah, that was just an eco though for Eternal Fire.
That's number 6 found.
They are back on a buy though, Eternal Fire. Maybe not perfect, still gonna have some light shields in play and some pieces missing, but weapons are in hand. Starting with a bit of progress from Fabian towards mid. Lohan's got to be on his toes here.
Izzy's ult. Just missing one for Fabian and Echo as well. Boombot will catch here in mid.
I don't think we got much from the veto, to be honest, it must be said. I mean, I know they're dominating the game, but it doesn't feel like the veto is kind of caused that.
But does still have the confirmation of presence. Echo once more though has found Purpo. Was Purpo on an op again?
I think he was. I think he was. Which, a little bit of a tough loss with very little reward on it, and now they're starting to lose control of middle. Very isolated on both sides of the map now. Kicks and Lohan on one side. You're going to see Trex leaning a little bit heavier towards A, but they've got options for Eternal Fire.
One Trex all the way over. How to go through won't catch, and Camo in one of those situations once more.
Oh, just pops off.
Showstopper to posture up. But a slight misread here, maybe from Eternal Fire. They just look to overwhelm A.
I think they're going
Don't
to.
clear
There is a player here. There are a couple of players on this side of the map. Maybe 2 by Pillar could be a little bit of a surprise, but it's so quickly handled. Eternal Fire, it's Echo putting on an absolute class. And Camo, we complimented
Echo's quite good.
One of those that can do incredible things, but this is just beyond the pale. Unavailable, not going to be. And it looks like 12 is going to be carved on that board.
So maybe a misread, maybe they read it perfectly. They know that they're going to be walking into, well, a stack of sorts, but
tough.
So easily. Camo obviously stuck between a rock and a hard place there. He pops the showstopper to buy time, maybe just to act as a deterrent, but unfortunately serves up the other 3 members of Liquid on a platter to Eternal Fire.
I mean, that's the tough part, right? Like, you can't really discredit him for doing it, but what are you meant to do at that point? It did seem like everyone just kind of missed the shots. That's sometimes how it goes.
I mean, the Razor actually did funnel it back right into A and 3 players.
The operator being taken away from Purpo. I don't know the finances coming into what could be the final round, but it is a timeout for Liquid. Maybe to talk through those options, because
little dinner order timeout.
Started to build up a little bit of conversation, but you've got to be careful here.
From Echo. Yeah, I mean, great work from him for sure.
Of course.
One enemy remaining. Left.
Just very unfortunate to see that happen a number of times now. We'll be able to cycle an operator back across. I mean, there is a pit to play with here for Lohan. Judge in hand, of course.
But of course.
Of course it is.
Of course it is.
Okay,
yeah,
timeout. Little dinner order timeout. Well, what do you think of the England lineup timeout? What's I going to do? I was going to check the weather. How cold is it going to be? It feels like 24. 24, hot enough for shorts? This departure game.
Is he getting back to
Pred for England? My Pred is 1-0.
Seen peaks from
I think it'll be cagey.
but for me, the consistency's been a little hit and miss. I think
Even though I think both
else in
defenses
terms
are kind of shit, I think it'll be
expectations
cagey.
I mean, that's outside of saying Fabian's had some disastrous series, but again, he's turned his hand to so many different roles on his team. That for me, I think
What is the coach cooking?
Izzy and Neki are the ones I've certainly got my eye on to get back into form.
I'm really hoping Lohan doesn't just get mowed down here.
Could you veto? I was going to say, could you veto TP through that?
Judge, it's still a Viper's pick. He's going to get 2 bodies to his name. Sight is theirs, though. That is the exchange of space on this.
Lohan's about to give you a point here, Amy, too.
Raid boss Fabian here in the post plant as well. Does he go aggressive here? Prowler to set things in motion towards ramp.
Oh, what a missed shot! That's an issue! And it's going to be made worse. Fabian and Neki both going to get the reward. Camo can't do it this time as Eternal Fire. With enough in the tank to make it a 13.
Okay. Right. I am going to leave after I do a couple of VFL reviews. Right. Wendy's 4 for 4. Discontinued. I mean, Cryo is always a good pick. I don't know about double Sen. Who does Sen play? Oh, they do play C9 week 1. Actually, that's not too bad. 100 Thieves again. 100 Thieves OIBR. Bit risky. Cloud is probably fine. A heavy America's team. It's not terrible. It's not terrible. There's 2 hours left before the World Cup. I mean, that's just fucking lying. Or it's just actually straight lying. And that's got to be a timeout, surely. I mean, I'm about to stop streaming, but just for the principle. Yeetsy, thanks for the 48 months.
Starting again.
You're getting a 10-minute timeout for that. Just for lying. Or just on the right? Yeah. I actually kind of like that, to be honest. I mean, Madueke shit and Saka isn't fit enough, so I don't mind it. And I don't mind this team either too much. Again, there are some teams, I mean, double 100 Thieves playing against G2 first up. Like, I don't know about that. I don't know about that, but it's not terrible. It's not terrible. Okay, who else had a VFL? Let's just go back and just find people. I did Jelky Men's, didn't I? I did G David. I'm not doing your other team. Fuck that. Tattoo Kaz. Hopefully you're still here. Got what, 3 minutes? Zeus the Zexy. Extros IGL. Zexy and Juna. Herpo, Setharoth. Kicks, Ruff. Yetage and Zeus and Kicks. Okay, double Navi. So you had double FUT and double Navi. That's a bit weird as well. And double Nongshim. I gotta be honest. I mean, you said Varel wins champs when you sent the message. They do play Team Secret. Not terrible double Varel. Right, Venomous. Venomous, by the way, fucking hell, I need to send your shit. So after London, we went on holiday, me and my girlfriend, so we didn't send it then. And then we've been looking at houses, and so I just haven't had the time, but I will send it to you. I just need to get a box, essentially. Sivo Heat, Rien's Bane, Ash, Jibboy, Sadak, Munchkin, Primi, Buzz, Cloric. A lot of Primi IGLs, I mean, it makes sense. Crew, double Crew, good. Rien's pretty good. Ash. Ash is in my team, I think, as well. Why did I pick Ash? Oh, they play Zeta. Yeah, that's good. Buzz, Munchkin. Again, double T1 against Paper Rex. Feels a bit risky. I mean, double Navi's looking good. Did I do beta yet?
31 months slaving over a hot keyboard and all you do is go live, complain, and say yeah.
I think I did. I did hack a review as well. Who the fuck is that cabin? Shut the fuck up. 53055. Why is everyone in YouTube chat spamming that? I mean, there's the team. It's shite. Who's your IGL? Alpha? Fair enough. Fioria, Art Scene, Ethan first week, double FUT, double Fioria. Fucking hell. I don't know why the YouTube chat is spamming this. Multiple people spamming this in the YouTube chat. Is this an anti-team?
Rip my nuts VFL pick.
Yeah, that's tough. Lennox, Guada. That is tough. Unlucky. Right. I'm going to raid you.
Are you going? GG's.
I don't think this game will last too long.
I feel like playing Power World, man. I'm not even sure if I want to watch this map, but I'll lock it down.
Okay. Goodbye.
Later.
And I will see you all at some point tomorrow. Pacific starts tomorrow as well.